vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Quartzview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Quartzview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Quartzview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, ham, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
And we're back supporting the Mangum Tigers here on Classic Hits 97.7. Good evening and welcome to the Ray Hogan Classic. It is game number 2 in the Ray Hogan Classic, and we should have a pair of good ones tonight, as Fort Cobb-Broxton has come to town for a double dip with the Lady Tigers and Tigers. We'll get things underway first with the girls. By the way, I have got to say this, and because I am going to catch grief like you cannot believe. I did not create the sign that sits in front of me, okay? If I had my druthers, my name would not be on the sign. I'm as infamous as it comes, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't need. But Deanne and Dylan, they want to put a red arrow that points up at me. That's not going to happen, guys, all right? Just thank you so much. In fact, I tried to talk Coach Richard Carney into putting some tape over my name there. We just have the fact that we're doing the bowl game on Classic Hits 97.7, and now he's joined the ranks of Dylan and Deanne and wants to put the red arrow pointing up at me. Oh, thank you so much. Well, the Lady Tigers and the Lady Mustangs both playing last night. Mangum winning, the Lady Mustangs losing on the road at Riverside, so we'll have to see what kind of impact that has on tonight's bowl game, if any. They come in with a record of 10-2 under the direction of Blake Clift. They have lost twice. They lost to Vanoss, the number 2 team in 2A, 48-35. That was back on the 3rd day of November. And then, of course, losing to Riverside last night by a final score of 55-42. It's the second time they played Riverside. And the first time they played Riverside, they crushed them, winning by a final score of 75-47. So it'll be interesting to see how things turn out here this evening in this one, but a good matchup, if you will. Class A number 4 team taking on a 2A team that is 3-3 and has played some pretty heady competition in the early part of the season. Well, we're getting ready for the opening tap, starting lineups, all that good stuff coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. We've got Mangum and Fort Cobb-Broxton coming up here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back to Mangum. And the starting lineups being introduced for the Lady Mustangs of Fort Cobb-Broxton. It'll be Avery Wilson getting the start. She's joined by Addison Wilson, Jillian Stinson, Alani Taylor, and Kelby Edge. So it'll be Wilson squared, Stinson, Taylor, and Edge, the starting 5 for the Lady Mustangs of Fort Cobb-Broxton. And again, they come in with a record of 10-2, ranked number 4 in Class A. Meantime, the starting 5 for head coach Richard Carney and the Mangum Lady Tigers will include Dusty Pence. She'll be joined by Sarah Rogers. Also getting the start here tonight for Coach Richard Carney will be J.C. Nippert, and she will be joined by Nicole Rogers. And the final member of that starting 5, Kyra Hussey. So it'll be Hussey squared, Pence, and Rogers squared here tonight for the Mangum Lady Tigers. As we get set to go here on this, and I didn't say that right, did I? No. It'll be Pence, Rogers, Sarah, Nicole Rogers, Kyra Hussey, and J.C. Nippert getting the start here tonight. So here's your starting 5, the Mangum Lady Tigers. They come in with a record of 3-3. And they have played now. This will be their 6th bowl game over the last 8 days. Remember, they played in the tournament last weekend, the Great Plains, or the Best of the Southwest over at Granite. And then Tuesday night, last night, and again tonight. So a busy stretch indeed for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Set to jump center for Mangum will be Sarah Rogers, and her opposite number will be Alani Taylor. So they put 8 minutes up on the clock. We're about ready to get this one underway here on Classic Hits 97.7. The officials' last-second question there for Richard Carney, something to do with the book, and that was kind of interesting there. I'm not sure what was going on. The official coming over and shaking the coach's hands Blake Clift, and I'm not saying Richard is old, but Blake Clift, he looks like a young pup out there. My goodness, what a young man he is, huh? So Kelby Edge and Sarah Rogers ready to get this one underway. And the tap going to be controlled by the Lady Mustangs. They going to work on the left end of your listening device here in this first half of play. Dressed in their road blue uniforms, they've got the white numerals and the red and white trim. And ball tipped and tapped and taken away by Sarah Rogers. And good defense early on for Mangum. Lady Tigers on the right end of your listening device, dressed in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the black and orange trim. Ball going to be taken away. Steal out high, Avery Wilson. And then Wilson going to get her pocket picked from behind by Nicole Rogers. Wilson will get it back. A little give and take going on right now. And Addison Wilson now going to come out and slow things down. Back to Avery on the corner left side. Won't take the shot. Avery thought about the deep three. She won't take it. Now in the corner, there's the three for Stinson. Jillian shot too long, but the rebound collected by Taylor and a reset. So no score, minute gone by almost. It's 7:05 left in quarter number one. By the way, do you have enough room to work over there, sir? Okay. Ball knocked out of bounds. They said it was last touch by Mangum, and so it will still be Fort Cobb basketball. And one of the officials here on the near side going to be, they talk about coaches staying in their boxes, and he's going to make that happen here tonight, it would appear. It'll be interesting to see that one unfold throughout the course of the evening. Good defense by Mangum as Lady Mustangs looking for something inside, looking for Alani Taylor, and she's getting double team. Ball going to be taken away on the dribble penetration by Avery Wilson. Good hands by Kyra Hussey. Back the other way, J.C. Nippert. Nippert giving up the dribble to Dusty between the two circles. 6:40 left here in the first quarter of play. Entry pass, not a good one. Going to be taken away by the Lady Mustangs. Here's Jillian Stinson on the run. Stinson going to stop wide open from 10. That shot well off the mark. And the rebound, J.C. Nippert. Nippert and company now. Coming back the other way, JC will navigate through traffic and slow it down to Dusty. 6:20 left in quarter number one. Hussey, right side. Kyra, little spin move. Going to go inside, put up the shot, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot two. That'll be the first foul of the night on Fort Cobb-Broxton. And they've called it. Well, I'm kind of like the scores table. They called it on Hensley. Hensley wasn't in the ballgame. It said Kelby Edge. They've corrected it now. Kelby Edge picking up the personal. Her first. Kyra Hussey at the line to shoot two. First, Kyra comes up flat, and that free throw shooting nemesis continuing for Mangum. Shot it a little bit better last night from the charity stripe, but not a good start here. Second free throw now on the way for Kyra, and this one spins in and out. 0 for 2 start now for Mangum from the free throw line. Off the dribble drive, here comes Aiden Wilson. Richard was looking at her in the pregame warm-ups and said, man, she's tall and only a sophomore, and tall indeed. 2 minutes gone by here in the first, no score. And again, Mangum packing it inside the three-point arc, daring Fort Cobb to shoot from outside. They'll lob it inside to Taylor, and good defense there. Kyra Hussey. Sarah Rogers came up with the basketball, but she was standing out of bounds when she did. Turnover going to give it back now to the Lady Mustangs. We'll get our first substitution. Mariah Gonzalez will come in, and setting down will be Jillian Stinson. So Mariah Gonzalez checking into the ballgame. Looking for the inbounds pass, and finally over the top, Wilson will go to Lonnie Taylor. 5:40 left here in the first period of play. Deep three, Taylor. Lonnie shot no good. Long rebound, staying in bounds across the way. Hannah Free, or that's Gonzalez instead, and we'll get a foul on the dribble penetration. That'll be called on Nicole Rogers, her first, and team foul number 1 on Mangum. Non-shooting foul. So the Lady Mustangs will inbound with 5:35 left in the first, and still no points on the board. Lob over the top, caught near side edge, back out to Taylor, and the three ball no good. Here's Hussey with a rebound. Kyra through traffic. Numbers for Mangum. She'll dribble, drive, put up the shot high off the window, and score. Kyra Hussey. First two of the ball game, and Mangum leads it 2-0. 5:10 left here in the first quarter of play. Good defense by the Lady Tigers. They have come out energized here this evening. And something we really haven't seen a lot of them is this pressure defense. Gonzalez going to go over the top. Looked like maybe Addison Wilson walked with the ball. Instead, she'll dump it inside. That's an easy two for Alani Taylor. And there was not Taylor. I'm sorry, Kelby Edge with the 2. Give Edge credit for the 2. We're tied at 2. Dusty, they got away with the carry there. Mustang fans behind us thought so. Not going to get a call. Lob to Rogers at the free throw line. Sarah inside, challenges, put it up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. We got fouled. And Sarah Rogers will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. We'll check the whistle right now. Kelby Edge has picked up her second, and that'll be 2 now on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Sarah Rogers to the free throw line to shoot 2. Jaden Davenport will come in after the first of 2 free throws. 4:40 left in the first. We're tied at 2. First one rattles in for Rogers. Sarah will get one more. Hannah Free is coming to the ball game as well for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Setting down for Mangum, Sarah Rogers. And taking a seat will be the aforementioned Kelby Edge for Fort Cobb-Broxton, as she's got those 2 personal fouls. So at the free throw line, Rogers to shoot one more. Second one up and in. Sarah got them both. So that'll give Mangum a 4-2 lead. 4:35 left in the first period of play. Ball thrown in bounds, and Sarah Rogers is going to get called for a push. That'll be her first, and team out number 2 called on Mangum. Dustin and Christina Locklear watching from Weatherford at the wrestling tournament, saying go Lady Tigers. And by the way, Locklear's keep us up to date on that wrestling tournament, please. Thank you. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good job by Rogers getting down the floor to smack that one away. Penny Rosales is checking in. She says, come on, Mangum, and Jill Nippert also joining us on the broadcast. So good to have all you folks alongside here on Classic Hits 97.7 and on OKSports.tv and our Facebook Live transmission as well. 4-2, Mangum on top. 4:20 left in the first period of play. Steal by Dusty. Pence with a run out. She got a challenge inside. Throw the shot up. Didn't get it to go. Ball tipped out. Dusty will get it back, but was she standing out of bounds? Yes, she was. And it will still be Fort Cobb basketball. Everybody's a critic. I love it when the fans up top say, take care of the ball, as if the kids don't want to on purpose. Well, that maybe was a travel there, but getting away with it and putting it up and in. Hannah Free. First 2 of the ball game for Hannah. She'll tie it at 4. 4 minutes left in quarter number 1. Pence into the front court. She'll go now to Tatiana James. James to Nippert. JC inside Hussey. Kyra's shot won't fall, but another foul going to be called against Fort Cobb-Broxton. And the idea here is to pound it inside. Check the foul going to be on Free. And on Fry, they tell us, not Free, but Fry. That's the first on Hannah, and team number 3 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. So Kyra back to the line. She's 0 for 2. First on the way, Hussey, good. Kyra gets one more. Substitution now. Keely Hussey in. J.C. Nippert setting down for the Mangum Lady Tigers. They lead 5-4, 3:52 left in the first period of play. Second shot on the way for Hussey, and Kyra will roll it in. So Hussey with 4 of the early going. Mangum up by a pair, 6-4. Pressure defense in the backcourt, and struggling now. And are we going to get a timeout? Yep. Timeout ahead of the 5-second count. Fort Cobb-Broxton will take it with 3:47 left in the first. Mangum by 2, 6-4. Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Back at Mangum as Lady Tigers lead it. 3:47 left in the first period of play. It's a 6-4 ball game. Fort Cobb-Broxton had to take a timeout there because they were having difficulty getting the ball inbounded. In fact, didn't get it inbounded just ahead of that 5-second violation. Called the timeout. Who sings that song, Girls on Fire? Skip pass, front court. Fryer. She'll go diagonal in the pass through the hands of Alani Taylor. Tried to save it. Good save by Taylor. Coming up with a loose basketball, Mariah Gonzalez. I thought that ball was out of bounds, but Taylor somehow got it and kept it in play. Now she's open right side for three. Going to penetrate instead. Ball swatted away by Rogers. Get a collision out high. Ball picked up by Gonzalez. And Mariah Gonzalez, after ramming into Keely Hussey, puts up the shot and scores. We're tied at 6. 3:10 left in the first period of play. Keely up top. She had Sarah at the free throw line. Doesn't get her the ball. Now Keely going to go inside. Bounce past Dusty. Pence for three. Off the front of the iron. Doesn't get it. Long rebound. Addison Wilson. Wilson with the run out. Rogers chasing. Richard wants a carry. Not going to get it. Here's Wilson for three. Back of the iron. Won't fall. Ball tipped. Tapped. And Fryer there to get it. Boy, she's doing a good job of coming up with 50-50 balls is Hannah Fryer. Now she's got it behind the arc. 2:40 left here in the first period of play. Tied at 6. Three ball, right side, doesn't go, and Hussey with the rebound. Good block out there by Kyra. Now to the front court, she'll go and challenge and get hammered, and a foul going to be called here. That'll be on Maria Gonzalez. That'll be her first. And team foul number 4 on Fort Cobb-Broxton. 2:32 left in the first period of play. Another substitution into the ball game will come Ashlyn Lewis, and also Jaden Davenport will come in. She back in will be Nicole Rogers. Kyra Hussey sets. Dusty Pence will take a set as well. Tied at 6, 2:32 left in period number 1. Mangum and Fort Cobb-Broxton. We knew this one was going to be a good one. Shot on the way, didn't go. Put back won't fall for Nicole Rogers, but we like the way she attacks the glass, and Nicole will go the line to shoot 2. Check the foul here. And I believe that's going to go against Fry, and it will be on Hannah. That'll be the second on Fry, and team foul number 5 on the Lady Mustangs. Free throw Rogers first in, and Nicole will get one more. See, this is all cramped in here. This is invading me here, you know. I'm not saying you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. You know that song that we play sometimes, Michael in the Morning? That's my first shameless free plug. Is the shot goes up and in. Michael in the Morning, 6 to 9, Monday through Fridays here on Classic Hits 97.7. Sometimes we play the song by Steelers Wheel as Fry loses the ball inside, gets it back. Rebound by Keely Hussey. Hussey having to throw elbows to clear space into the front court. Pass James. She'll go to Rogers, and Sarah will lay it up and in. Great play there by Tatiana James. 2 minutes left in the first period of play. Mangum leads 9-6. There's another steal by Rogers. Nicole coming back the other way. She'll slow things down, find James up top. Tatiana going to go inside, and a travel going to be called on Keely Hussey. I'll finish the thought on the song with Michael in the Morning. Steelers Wheel, stuck in the middle with you. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you two. Dylan and Deanne. Sounds like a little law firm you guys got going on there or something. 9-6 lead for Mangum. Down to a minute 45 left in this first quarter of play. Adeline Wilson drives her way through a couple of defenders. Now going to put it on the floor. Well, Coach Carney really upset as the shot put up by Wilson, no good. Davenport tried to get the rebound, but the ball got tipped out high, and Avery Wilson will track it down. Well, you better bring your hard hat and your lunch pail if you're going to play here tonight, because they are flat out getting after it. 3 ball deep in the corner. Ashlyn Lewis doesn't go. Blocking out James. She'll go to Davenport. Jayton flying across the timeline. Chasing down the floor. Avery Wilson. Ball knocked out of bounds. And, they said it was off of Davenport. And it will be Fort Cobb basketball. Substitution now. Kiana Dickey into the ball game. And Jayton will set down. 1:14 left in the first. And Mangum on top 10-6. Yeah, we had 9-6 up there, but they adjusted the score. 10-6. Inbounds pass caught by Avery Wilson, and a foul going to be called. Called it on Kiana Dickey. Richard have a chance right there to do a little officiating. Said that was a carry. Not going to get the call, obviously, but Riley Rep now into the ball game, and she'll inbound right in front of us. 1:05 left here in this first period of play. Rep asking for the ball in the corner. Up top instead, Kiana Dickey going to run up the backside of Addison Wilson. That'll be 2 on Kiana. And team foul number 4 on Mangum. They've got them on 3 on the scoreboard, but I've got them for 4. All right. Yeah, go with a home team, right? 55 seconds left here in this first period of play. Mangum by 4, 10-6. For Cobb-Broxton with the basketball out high. They'll dump it deep in the corner to Lewis. She won't take the three this time. Over the top, Rep will. That doesn't go in, and the rebound take it away by Mangum. Jaden Davenport into the front court. Ball knocked out of her hands. Loose. Boy, it's really getting physical now. Kyra Hussey will get it. She'll find Nicole Rogers up top. Now Sarah Rogers splits through a couple of defenders. Gets away with a forearm shiver. Three ball Nicole. That won't go. Rebound weak side. Taken away by Ashlyn Lewis. 20 seconds left in the first period of play. Addison Wilson into the front court, and her pass too tall as it went through the hands of Riley Repp and out of bounds. Kyra Hussey, Dusty Pence back in. Sarah Rogers, Kiana Dickey setting down for Mangum. Lady Tigers on top, 10-6. We're down to 10 seconds left in quarter number one. Keeley Hussey into the front court. Keeley gives it up to Kyra. Back to Keeley. Long three. Hussey doesn't get it to go. Rebound Nippert. Ball knocked out of her hands. And with 1.1 remaining in the first period of play, Mangum will inbound underneath their own glass. Lady Tigers on top, 10-6. Inbounds pass. Kyra Hussey for three that comes up well short at the end of the first period of play. Entertaining indeed. Mangum by 4, 10-6. Second quarter coming up. Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Second quarter getting underway. It is Nicole Rogers, Keeley Hussey, along with Kyra Hussey, J.C. Nippert. Kyra going inside, muscling one home. She has now got 6 in the ball game, and Mangum leads it by a score of 12-6. Steal by James. Tatiana's shot won't fall. The rebound going to be taken away now by Fort Cobb-Broxton. Addison Wilson into the front court. She'll leave it here on the near side. And the ball bobbled momentarily, picked back up by Ada Hensley. And then Hensley will lose it out of bounds. Richard says, well, wait a minute, that wasn't off. Richard says she was out of bounds when she was touching it. Called it off of Tatiana James instead. Hussey squared along with James Nippert and Nicole Rogers on the inbounds play. Keeley with a foul. That'll be her first. And team foul number 5 called on Mangum. Get the 5 on the floor for Fort Cobb-Broxton. See Mariah Gonzalez out there. She is joined by Avery Wilson. Also getting the start in period number 2 for Blake Clift is Addison Wilson. Here on the near side, Ada Hensley. And the final member of that 5 out there, Ashlyn Lewis. 30 seconds gone by here in the second. Mangum by 6. Behind the arc, 3-ball Gonzalez. Well off the mark. Rebound. A little shove there. Getting away with it was Hensley. And a reset out high now to the sophomore, Addison Wilson. Wilson says, I'll take a Steph Curry 3. Bounce it off the front of the iron, doesn't go. And on the rebound, a push will be called. Not getting away with it that time was Ada Hensley. Hensley did that the previous rebound. Official didn't see it. He did that time, and the foul called. Number 1 on her, and number 6 now called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Their fans, by the way, officiating behind us in case you're wondering what that noise is. And doing a fine job as well. Nippert here on the near side. Go inside to Kyra. Draws the double team. Ball going to be taken away from her. And it's loose inside. And last touch by Kyra Hussey. And it has gotten extremely physical. And you better get after it if you're going to play here tonight. Sarah Rogers in. Nicole Rogers sitting down. Keeley Hussey sitting down. And back into the ball game for Mangum, Dusty Pence. Diagonal pass, left side, that's Gonzalez. Mariah dribbled, drive with the right hand, and got it to go. Nice move there by Mariah Gonzalez. She's got 4. The lead is 4 for Mangum, 12-8. 6:40 left here in the first half of play. Boys game coming up next. It'll be as good as this one. Kyra inside, try to muscle it up. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be taken away by Ada Hensley. Hensley now with a run out over the top to Lewis. Ashland dribble, drive, and an offensive foul going to be called on Lewis. Maestro, break out the band. Give me the bugle section. Charge is the call. Hensley will pick up her second. That'll be team foul number 7 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Player control foul, no free throws. Pence to Nippert, left hash mark. JC back up top to Dusty. Looks inside, nobody there. They'll reverse here to Tatiana James. Looks inside. Sarah Rogers put it up and in. Nice give and go that time from James to Rogers. Mangum on top, 14-8. Quickly into the front court, Gonzalez. She'll go left side. That's a 3-ball dialed up by Hensley, and it goes. Ada Hensley with her first 3 of the ball game and cuts it to a 3-point ball game. 14-11. 5:45 and a running in this first quarter of play, or first half of play. Boy, Hussey really getting hammered there, and the foul going to go against Fort Cobb-Broxton. Avery Wilson will pick it up. The foul on Wilson going to be her first. And team foul number 8 called on the Lady Mustangs. So a 1-and-1 opportunity now for Kyra. Hussey with 6 points. Mangum, by the way, 6 of 8 from the foul line. They missed their first 2 and have made now 6 in a row. 5:41 left in the first half of play. 14-11. Mangum on top by 3. At the line to shoot 1-and-1. Hussey hit 2 a moment ago. Kyra knocks it down. She'll get 1 more. Kyra Hussey. Hussey was the one who missed the first 2 free throws of the ball game. Since then, she's nailed 3 in a row. Kyra, 7 in the ball game, and her club leads it 15-11. Second free throw now for Kyra Hussey. And this one is good. So Hussey with 8 in the ball game, and Mangum leads it 16-11. 5:41 left in the first quarter of play, and a turnover as the Lady Mustangs apparently stepping on the baseline, inbounding the ball, and Mangum going to get it right back. Tatiana James underneath her own glass will inbound. James over the top, caught by Kyra. Hussey goes back to James, open 3, right side. Couldn't get it to go. The ball hit the support up top, and Fort Cobb-Broxton will get it back. Richard says that didn't hit anything. Well, except for that pipe up above. It didn't. You're right. He's going to lobby and coach all he can. Again, Lady Mustangs having a hard time getting the ball in. And they'll turn it over again on the inbounds play. So Mangum is going to get it back. 5-second violation there. Inbounds pass, caught by Nippert. She'll go to Sarah. Double team, grabbed on the arm to the line. She'll go for 2. Ada Hensley now has picked up her 3rd. Team foul number 9 on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Oh, no, they didn't call it on Hensley. Are you kidding me? They called that on Wilson? 5:21 left in the first half of play. Rogers to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Sarah got it. She'll get 1 more. Sarah Rogers. Mangum, after missing the first 2 now, have made 11 in a row. This one spins in and out. Way to go, Barnes. You jinxed him. Mangum leads it 17-11. 5:20 left in this first half of play. Avery Wilson, Kyra Hussey all over her, and a 5-second violation. No. Richard was asking for it, not going to get it. Get a foul instead. Going to get a push on Hussey. That'll be the first on Kyra. And team foul number 6 called on Mangum. 5:16 left in the first half of play. Inbounds pass right down below us. Nippert had it, went through her hands and out of bounds. I don't know how that ball did not touch the body of Mariah Gonzalez. And it went right through Nippert's hands. Somebody in the stand said something to the official on that end. Trent Shelby, our longtime friend and coach from Hollis, he just kind of looked. His wife over there, too. They're like, well, it wasn't us. We didn't say it. We promised. Not that Trent would ever say anything about officiating. 3 minutes gone by here this first half of play. We're in period number 2. Mangum on top, 17-11. Off balance shot. It goes for Avery Wilson. Wilson gets the bucket to go. And now the official going to come to the scores table and have a conversation. So a warning now has been issued on Ada Hensley for a delay of the game. When the ball goes through the net, you have to leave it alone if you are now getting ready to play defense. Rogers coming across the timeline. Sarah forgot to take the ball with her, and it gets stolen away by Gonzalez. Mariah quickly gets it in the hands of Avery Wilson. 17-13, 4:40 left here in this first half of play. And even though we're playing what basically is the middle of December, this one has the feeling of a playoff game. Dusty Pence with a personal foul, her first, and team number 7 on Mangum, so 1-1 now for the Lady Mustangs. And the reason I say that is because of the physicality. A lot of times this early in the season, the officials won't let the kids play this much, and by that we mean getting after one another. A lot of physicality going on, but the officials are. Nicole Rogers in, and James will sit down now for Mangum. At the foul line, Addison Wilson. Wilson to shoot 1-1. By the way, these are the first free throws of the night for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Wilson, that one will not go. Inside position, Nicole Rogers, and a good job by Nicole. Wilson did not look comfortable on that shot. Offensive foul now the other way. And the official said 4, but sir, there's no 4 out there. It's Dusty Pence picking up the official. And again, they're correcting it. Dusty has picked up her second. That is the correct call. But the official looked at the scores table and gave us number 4. Player control foul, so no free throws. 4:25 left of the first half of play, and throwing the basketball away will be Fort Cobb-Broxton. Pressure defense, and I tell you what, Mangum really has unveiled some tenacious defense here tonight, something we have not seen in the previous ball games. Pence going to sit down with those 2 fouls. Jaden Davenport back into the ball game now for Mangum. They lead 17-13, 4:23 left of the first half of play. Kyra Hussey, Jaden Davenport, J.C. Nippert, Sarah Rogers, Nicole Rogers out on the floor, and a blocking foul going to be called. Blocking foul called on Avery Wilson. That'll be her second. Team foul number 10 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton, and that will mean a couple of free throws here for Kyra Hussey. Well, if that was soccer, they would probably give her a yellow card on that one. Hussey shooting 2. Kyra misses it. So they missed the first 2, made 10 in a row, or 11 in a row, and now have missed their last 2. Substitution, Jillian Stinson back in, setting down Wilson. Avery will take a seat with 2 personal fouls. 4:17 left in the half. Second one on the way for Hussey, and Kyra will knock this one down. So Hussey, 1 of 2 from the foul line, and has, 5 points in the quarter, 9 for the ball game. Overplay on Wilson in the backcourt, and she'll lose the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Nicole Rogers. And Wilson kind of barking at her coach, Blake Clift, who said something to her, and she's like, "Will you come out here and throw it in?" Well, it wasn't that exactly, but it was kind of like that. Wilson now, she'll get fouled in the backcourt. Jaden Davenport, Richard again, unhappy with the call. That'll be the first on Davenport. Team foul number 9 called on Mangum. Setting down for Fort Cobb-Broxton, Ashlyn Lewis. And back into the ballgame now comes Alani Taylor. Free throws here for Addison Wilson. Wilson, front end of 101, missed badly a moment ago. Gets another opportunity here, and that one goes in. Addison Wilson. Wilson has made it in 18-14. We took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we fought I liked it. It's Johnny Horton. Second free throw up and in, Addison Wilson. I don't have a song for 18-15. I'm sorry. I know you're not. Midway point, quarter number 2. Mangum on top by 3. J.C. Nippert into the front court. She'll come to Kyra. Hussey going to back it out now. Richard says let's run 4 high. Davenport looks inside to Sarah Rogers. Rogers with a double team. Tough shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound and out of the pack. Here comes Jillian Stinson, and then Stinson going to get pushed to the floor. Check the foul here. And they've called it on Nicole Rogers. That'll be 2 on Nicole. And team foul number 10 called on Mangum. So both teams now in the double bonus for the final 3:44 of the first half. So at the free throw line shooting 2, Jillian Stinson. Mangum 18-15, leading by 3. Stinson first, no good. Jillian will get one more. Second free throw on the way for Stinson. Does not go down. And Nicole Rogers with the rebound for Mangum. Rogers and company up top, 18-15, 3:35 left, first half of play. Kyra Hussey, Jaden Davenport, Sarah Rogers, Nicole Rogers, and the young lady with the ball right now, J.C. Nippert. 3:25 left in the first half of play. Hussey between the two circles. They look inside to Sarah. Now to Davenport on the right side for 3. Halfway down. Wouldn't stay. Battle for the rebound. Lost out of bounds. And now a foul going to be called on Nicole Rogers. That'll be the 3rd, I believe, of the night on Rogers. And the 11th on Mangum in the first half. Tatiana James going to come into the ball game. And now a discussion with Coach Clift and the official. Coach Clift wanting a 2-shot foul situation, and the referee looked at him and said, "Know the rules." I pulled that out of my hat every once in a while down at the City League at Altus. Rogers coming out of nowhere to tip that basketball away. It was intended here on the near side for Ada Hensley. 3:09 left in the first half of play. On the near side, Alani Taylor inbounds over the top to Addison Wilson. 18-15, Mangum by 3. Wilson, 3 ball going to be dialed up here by Alani Taylor. Doesn't get it to go. It hits off the support up top, and Mangum will get it back. So all the defenses really made it kind of mucked up on the offensive end. Davenport, or check that, James to inbound now for Mangum. Tatiana needing some help, finds it with Sarah Rogers, back to James. James between a couple of defenders. Good job by Tatiana to break that defensive pressure there. She'll go to Hussey. Now Nippert at the free throw line finds Rogers. She'll put a tough shot and get it to go. Sarah Rogers. A contortionist on the shot, and it falls. 20-15, Mangum by 5. Back the other way, Alani Taylor. Taylor skip pass right side. Deep 3 ball here. Spins in and out. Addison Wilson. And the rebound going to be taken away by Kyra Hussey. 2:30 left in the first half. Nippert, left hash mark. JC, diagonal pass here on the near side to Davenport. Back up top to Kyra. Asking for it at the free throw line is Rogers. They'll get it to her. And Sarah forgot to take the ball with her, but collecting it is Kyra Hussey. Good job by Hussey to go get that one in traffic. Down to 2:10 left in the first half of play. Nippert, again, out near the hash mark. Turns away, goes deep in the corner left side. Finds Sarah looking for a screen, doesn't get it. Ball popped out of her hands, but then she got it back from Gonzalez. Now going to go inside, ball free. Gonzalez will get it from her knees and hand it off to Alani Taylor. Taylor quickly into the front court, left wing, Ada Hensley. From 15, it goes, Ada Hensley. Ada Hensley can shoot lights out. 5 of the ball game for Hensley, and it's a 3-point lead for Mangum, 20-17. Hussey out high on her, Addison Wilson. Should go to Jaden Davenport. Davenport dribble, drive from 10, couldn't get it to go, but got fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul here. Jillian Stinson will pick it up. It'll be the first on Stinson. Team foul number 11 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. So Jaden Davenport gets a chance to shoot 2 right now. So Davenport scoreless so far. Jaden, 2 free throws. Minute 29, first half of play. First of 2 on the way for Davenport is good. Into the ball game now, Keely Hussey, and J.C. Nippert will set down for Mangum. 21-17. Second free throw due for Davenport. Jaden lets it go, and this one's too strong. Long rebound, though, tracked down by Kyra Hussey. She was out of bounds, though. Couldn't get there in time. So Mangum will take a 4-point lead down the floor defensively with a minute 28 left in the first half of play. Coming across the timeline, Stinson. Boy, wide open underneath the basket. They'll find Hensley. Couldn't take advantage of it. Boy, Richard thought she walked. Hensley now out high to Addison Wilson. Wilson off balance. Shot wouldn't go. That's an offensive foul called on Addison Wilson. Well, they called it on Ada Hensley instead, and that'll be her third. Wow. Player control foul, so no free throws. Coach Cliff just unloading on the official now, who's got his eye on him very closely. So both coaches not happy with the officiating. This is fun. Off the bounce inside Nicole. Shot not going to count. Foul on the floor. And got to be careful here. Don't pick up a technical by slamming the floor. And Coach Cliff now is furious. Alani Taylor will pick up the personal. That'll be the first on Alani. And team foul number 13 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Coach Cliff really getting after the officials now. So to the free throw line to shoot two, Keely Hussey. We're just in the first half. This is going to get fun before all is said and done. First one for Keely, good. Hussey will get one more, Keely Hussey. Well, we just have to be at the Methodist Church at Altus by 7:30 tomorrow morning for Project Noel. So if we can get done by then, we'll be okay. Second free throw on the way here. That one's too strong for Keely. Rebound, lost out of bounds. And I believe it's going to be Mangum basketball. Wow. So the Lady Mustangs will get it back. Or Lady Tigers actually will get it back with 56.9 left in the first half of play. And the official who really got Coach Cliff upset here on the near side now. Kyra stopping, popping. That's an air ball. Rebound. Rogers trying to save it. Was out of bounds. So Mangum has had some looks inside, but they cannot convert. 52 seconds left in the first half. Something tells me that the officials will be looking for the coaches and vice versa after the first half comes to an end. There's a late whistle and a foul on Keely Hussey. That's the right call, though. Second on Keely. Team foul number 12 called on Mangum. So 12 fouls total against Mangum, 13 against Fort Cobb-Broxton. Hard to argue with those numbers. So at the free throw line, Stinson will go to shoot two. Jillian, 0 for 2 on the night, and now 1 for 3 from the foul line. Mangum on top, 22-18. This is kind of like a prize fight. Both clubs have taken standing 8 counts and have come back stronger. Second free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Hussey loses it out of bounds. Let's see who it was touched last by, and I believe it's going to say it was off of Kyra. So Fort Cobb-Broxton will get it back. Richard upset this time, not with the officials, but with his player. I'm telling you, you got to get after it, trying to grab the basketball. You can't be dilly-dallying around. Gonzalez here on the near side, and that's a 3 ball that does not count. She traveled prior to the shot. And the coach just goes by the referee goes by Coach Clift and is just kind of like, okay, what you got to say about that call? 35 seconds left in the first half of play. It's a fun Friday night here at Mangum. Hope that you'll join us eventually in person. Thanks for joining us on the radio and the internet if you're not here in person. Keely Hussey inside, ball may have been partially blocked now. It's still got by Sarah Rogers. Rogers going to get called for the push. That'll be her second, and that'll be team foul number 13 on Mangum. And again, Coach Cliff looking for a 2-shot situation. And I'm just seeing what I can hear, if anything, from the coaches. And I don't know that Coach Clift is wrong about that. That's not a player control foul, so I think that they should be shooting free throws. Oh, a little push off across the way. Getting away with it, Maria Gonzalez. Inside, left-handed shot off the window, doesn't go. Rebound tip, tap 3 times, and finally, Kyra Hussey will get it. Oh, it is getting really physical inside, and we're going to get a foul. Wow. Alani Taylor picks up the personal. And on Alani, that's going to be her second. Team foul number 14 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. And now Richard says, I get 2 shots. And see, this has been the discussion. And the officials are going to talk about this one. And I got to believe that folks are right about this. when those fouls are made on a rebound, it's got to be a two-shot situation. The lead official says no. And let's see if we can listen in on the conversation here. We're going to get a timeout instead. Richard wants to talk to the official. 7 seconds left in the first half of play. 22-18, Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Well, we've got a little powder keg going on here. This is some fun stuff here. Mangum now will get the chance to shoot a couple of free throws. It'll be Kyra Hussey. And as it was explained and as we overheard the conversation, because Hussey had control of the ball, that's why she is getting the free throws. The others were situations where the ball was being tipped and tapped. And now Coach Cliff says that's not supposed to be who's shooting the free throws. Keely Hussey knocks down the first. Wow. No. Yeah, it should be Kyra Hussey. Keely, though, gets the free throw, and she's going to get one more. This thing is, this has all the trappings of coming unglued here. Second one all the way for Keely. Spins in and out. Long rebound. Nippert giving chase. Ball free down below us. Hussey tries to go get it. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to give it to Fort Cobb-Broxton with 3.1 left in the first half of play. Oh, doctor. Inbounding down below us, it'll be Alani Taylor. Taylor looking for somebody. She'll get it to Addison Wilson from 40 as time expires, and it is just off the mark. Going to see if Coach Clift is going to have a conversation with the officials. Richard right here with us, and he's just kind of biting his tongue right now. Coach Clift sitting on the bench at the half. 23 on the board for Mangum, 18 for Fort Cobb-Broxton. And the officials will go to the locker room without any conversation from the coaches. 23-18 at the half. Mangum by 5. It's Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
At the half, Mangum on top, 23-18. At the end of the first 8 minutes of play, it was 10-6 Mangum. And then they outscore Fort Cobb-Broxton 13-12 at the half, 23-18. Mangum on top. Let's check the scoring here in this first half of play. 9 apiece for Sarah Rogers and for Kyra Hussey to lead Richard Carney's team. And then 2 for Nicole Rogers, 2 for Keely Hussey. Jaden Davenport has got 1 point. Mangum from the free throw line, 13 of 20 in the first half of play. And again, it's 23-18. Foul situation for Mangum. Nicole Rogers has 3, Sarah Rogers 2, and Dusty Pence and Keely Hussey have 2 as well. And again, Mangum leads it 23-18. On the other side of the ledger, it was Mariah Gonzalez, check that, Ada Hensley with 5. Mariah Gonzalez has got 4. 2 in the first half for Avery Wilson and Addison Wilson. 2 as well for Kelby Edge. Hannah Free has got 2 at the intermission, and Jillian Stinson with 1. Fort Cobb-Broxton 3 of 7 from the foul line in the first half. And Alani Taylor, Kelby Edge, Hannah Free all have 2 fouls apiece. Avery Wilson does as well. And Ada Hensley has got 3 at the intermission. Need to check in and see who we've got. Mike McAlexander watching the bowl game tonight. Also, Elaine Mills-Smith and Benita Lanning. Good to have you alongside. Also, hello to, we got all of them now. Jill Nippert listening in as well. At the half, this is a slugfest, and it's fun. 23-18, Mangum by 5, and we're back for the second half. The Ray Hogan Classic, Fort Cobb-Broxton and Mangum. Lady Tigers up by 5, 23-18. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Second half about to unfold here. Classic Hits 97.7. Third quarter brought to us by 333 Dental. This is why Friday nights are good in the wintertime. We've not even gotten to the winter solstice. I hate wintertime, but this kind of ball game and this kind of atmosphere, it makes it fun, no doubt about it. I think Dylan even checked with his mom, who is somewhat of an aficionado when it comes to officiating, or at least she's told me that she is before. Oh, my goodness. It'll be Fort Cobb basketball. Coach Cliff bewildered by it all. Coach Carney just kind of, and then the worst part of it is Katie Carney. Everybody thinks she's got something to do with it. She says, I'm just a scorekeeper. So to be Fort Cobb ball on the right end of your listening/viewing device to begin this third quarter of play. To go inside to Kelby Edge. Edge puts it up and in. She'll get fouled, and Kelby Edge will get her first 2 of the ball game. Or check that. That's her second bucket of the ball game. 4 points. Foul called on Sarah Rogers, and that'll be 3 on Sarah. Team foul number 1 of the second half called on Mangum. So Edge to the foul line. Chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play. Line drive free throw doesn't go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. Check the 5 on the floor. Kyra Hussey, J.C. Nippert, Nicole Rogers, along with Keely Hussey and Kyra Hussey. Dusty Pence between the 2 circles. Pence, she'll come here to Nippert. J.C. inside Rogers. Double-teamed. Reach-in foul going to be called. And a look of bewilderment on the face of Jillian Stinson. She'll get called for the foul. That'll be 2 on Chilliam. And the first of the second half called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Inbounding it, Keely Hussey. Looking over the top. Rogers will get it. Sarah, little crossover dribble, going to go inside. And a foul prior to the shot. Reach in going to be called on Avery Wilson. And again, she's got that look. Foul was on the floor, Avery Wilson. That'll be the 3rd of the night on Avery. Team number 2 on Fort Cobb-Broxton. And we've not even gotten a minute off the clock here in this third quarter. Inbounds pass over the top. Stolen away. Not a good one that time. Jillian Stinson with the run out. Stinson going to come here on the near side. And that's a good pass to Alani Taylor, who laid it up and in. Taylor now with her first 2 of the ball game. 23-22. Mangum by 1. 7:05 and running into the third quarter of play. Clear out here on the near side. Keely Hussey couldn't do anything with it. Her diagonal pass going to be tipped, and they said it went off the hand of J.C. Nippert. And that'll be Mustang basketball. Wow. So Fort Cobb-Broxton a chance to take the lead, and across the way the Mangum fans arguing the call, and behind us the Lady Mustang fans going, hey, they got one right. 6:45 left here in the third. Deep in the corner with it. On the right side, Avery Wilson. She'll just throw one up for grabs. Caught between the 2 circles by Alani Taylor. Now a deep 3, and it finally goes for Addison Wilson. So Wilson's been firing from about 22 to 23 feet all evening long. That one goes down. And for the first time tonight, it's a 2-point lead for Fort Cobb-Broxton. 25-23. Their fans behind us. Kyra, bounce pass to Pence. Dusty, dribble, drive, throws it up. Shot comes up short. Ball loose on the floor. Coming up with it is Kelby Edge. Edge over the top to Avery Wilson. Mangum got to be careful. Don't let Fort Cobb-Broxton get too excited here. 5:55 left in the third period of play. At the free throw line, that's Avery Wilson. Wilson looking inside, nothing there. Edge at the right elbow. She'll shoot the 17-footer and knock it down. Kelby Edge, and Richard needs a timeout. He'll get one here. 5:45 left in the third. Fort Cobb-Broxton by 4, 27-23. Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
5:45 left in the third period of play. Brought to you by 333 Dental. Mangum now down by 4, 27-23. 5:40 left here in the period. Pence into the front court. Sarah Rogers looked for Nippert on the baseline. Couldn't get it to her. Sarah going to cross over, put up the shot. Didn't get that one to go. And Edge with a rebound. She'll get fouled. It's frustration on the part of Sarah. Rogers now in serious foul trouble. That'll be her fourth. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum in the second half. Rogers will set, and Tatiana James will take her place. So it'll be James along with J.C. Nippert, Dusty Pence, Nicole Rogers, and Kyra Hussey. James getting back defensively as across the timeline came Alani Taylor. Lady Mustangs wide open three, left side. Stinson doesn't get it to go. Rebound tipped out to Dusty. Pence on the run. She'll dribble, drive, and get hammered. As she went inside, good job by Pence to challenge, and now she's going to get a couple of free throws. Blocking foul called on Wilson. On Addison, that'll be her first. Team foul number 3 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. And a couple of free throws now for Dusty Pence, and Coach Cliff can't believe they're going to give her free throws. Dusty first, good. Pence will get one more. Mangum now 14 of 21 from the foul line on the night. They trail by 3. 5:12 left in the third. Second one on the way for Pence. Goes in. Dusty has brought her club to within 2, 27-25. Well, that was a near walk there. In fact, it looked like it was. Back the other way, Kelby Edge. Edge over the top. Boy, Wilson, those long arms, able to go up and get that one. I thought it was headed for the backcourt. Good catch by Addison Wilson. 4:55 left here in the third period of play. Wilson, a little mismatch, trying to go around Dusty. Can't get it done. She'll leave it in the corner for Edge. Now back to Wilson. On the baseline, they will go. Double team there. Avery Wilson back out top to Addison. Free throw line, 15-footer off the mark. Rebound taken away. Nicole Rogers. Rogers to Tatiana James. James wants to run. Wilson in her hip pocket. She'll give it up to Pence now. Dusty near side. Nippert looks inside Hussey. Kyra over Edge. The shot goes down, and we're tied at 27. How about Kyra Hussey? 11 now in the ball game. They tell you if you're going to shoot over a shot blocker, you got to get in their chest so they can't get up, and that's what Hussey did right there. Back the other way, Edge and company. 4:10 left here in this third period of play. Tied at 27 off the bounce. Avery Wilson. She'll put it up on the run and store Avery Wilson. Avery now with 4 in the ball game. And at the 4-minute mark of quarter number 3, it's 29-27. Mangum down by 2. Pence held out high by Wilson. That's Addison. Addison Wilson picks up the personal. That'll be the second. One of the Fort Cobb-Broxton fans said, "What'd she do? Breathe on her?" Inbounds pass. Hussey will get it near the timeline. 3:55 and running here in the third. Mangum down 29-27. Hussey going to hand it off to Pence. Dusty to Nicole Rogers. A little give and go out high to JC. Nippert in the corner. Rogers sets, fires. 3 on the way. Got it! Nicole Rogers! Rogers with 5. Mangum back on top by 1. 30-29. Back the other way, Avery Wilson. Wilson run out. Edge underneath 2. Yeah, I tell you what, Kelby Edge simply cherry picking on the offensive end. Nobody getting back with her that time, and an easy layup. 31-30. Fort Cobb-Broxton by 1. 3:15 left in the third. James to Hussey up top. Kyra back to Tatiana. Has the 3. Left wing. Bang! Tatiana James for the 3. Mangum back-to-back 3s in successive trips. They lead by 2, 33-31. Now the ball going to get tipped, and we'll get a foul called. Let's see who they call this on. It'll be on J.C. Nippert. Foul on Nippert, her first of the night. And on Mangum, their third of the second half. Nippert will set. And Jaden Davenport back into the ballgame now for the Lady Tigers. They lead by 2, 33-31. 2:55 and running here in this third quarter of play. Wide open left wing. 3-ball on the way. Alani Taylor doesn't get it to go. Kyra Hussey with the rebound. Hussey wants to run. She's picked up at the timeline by Wilson. Gets across the timeline. And now going to reset to Dusty. Pence. Little dribble drive out high. Nobody's going to pick her up. So they will reset now. James popping out. Top of the arc for 3. Got it! And Tatiana James beginning to feel it just a little bit. Half a dozen now for James. Mangum leading by 5, 36-33. On the defensive end, Jaden Davenport going to step in and tie up a Fort Cobb player. We'll get a jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of the Lady Tigers. Mariah Gonzalez into the ball game now for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Boys for both clubs waiting in the proverbial wings. Davenport, the inbounds pass. She'll go to Hussey. Kyra, strong hands as she comes across the timeline. Hussey banging on Avery Wilson, who lay it all over the top of her. Richard wanted a foul, not going to get it. James won't take the 3 here. She'll come to Rogers up top. Now back to Tatiana. 3-ball, left side, no. And the rebound to take it away by Addison Wilson. Minute 50 left here in the third quarter. A little bump and bang going on there. Wilson will get it on the give and go from Gonzalez. Now going to go inside. Scoop shot doesn't go. 2-shot opportunity here. Looked like Wilson may have taken an extra step. 1:46 left in the half. Called the foul, or in the third. Called the foul on Kyra Hussey. That'll be 2 on Kyra. And team foul number 4 on Mangum. So to the foul line to shoot a couple. Addison Wilson. Wilson, 2 for 3 as a club. They are 3 of 8. Fort Cobb-Broxton. First for Wilson, no good. Addison will get 1 more. Keely Hussey back in. Penn sitting down. Kyra Hussey takes a seat. J.C. Nippert back into the ballgame for Mangum. Also checking in, Ashlyn Lewis for Fort Cobb-Broxton. 1:46 left here in the third. Second free throw now on the way for Addison Wilson. No good. Long rebound, though. Taken away by Lewis, and then she'll get stripped. And here's a run out now for James, and James will get her pocket picked. And now Davenport with a steal. Inside James, wrap around. Hussey, Keeley, got it. Oh, the action is fast and furious. 4 now for Hussey. Mangum by 7. 38-31, late whistle there. Looked like Davenport had the steal. They're going to call the foul on Jaden. And Richard getting a stare down, kind of like he does from Katie when she's not happy with him. And he's still looking at Richard and won't make the call. Richard looking back. Foul on Jaden Davenport. On Davenport, that'll be her second. Team foul number 5 called on Mangum. Non-shooting foul. They will inbound to the right of the scorer's table. We've still got 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in regulation. And then we'll play a boys' game. This place is going to come unglued. Deep 3 here for Addison Wilson. Doesn't get it to go. The rebound snared away by Nicole Rogers. And now a blocking foul going to be called on Keely Hussey. And that's the right call. Keely stuck out her leg. That'll be 3 on Keely. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum. Third quarter brought to you by 333 Dental. 1:08 left here in the third. 38-31. Richard and his buddy just standing next to one another. They're not exchanging Christmas greetings. Inbounds pass caught by Addison Wilson. Boy, Wilson not shy about shooting that 25-footer. Kicks it left side. There is a 3 on the way. Gonzalez, and it goes. Mariah Gonzalez, 7 to the ball game. And the lead cut to 4. 38-34. 50 seconds left here, third period of play. Keely Hussey outside, looks at the bench, getting some instructions from Richard. Hussey hands it off now to Tatiana James. James hooked up with Lewis. Coming out top, getting it, that's Rogers, Nicole. Jaden Davenport slicing inside, they can't get to the ball. And a reset out high now for Rogers. She'll go to Keely. 30 seconds left here in the third. Hussey going to back it back out. Keely, the left-handed dribble. She'll go here to James. in the corner, Jaden Davenport. Clock shows 15 seconds left here, third quarter of play. Davenport explodes to the basket. Shot won't go. She'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Blocking foul going to be called on Avery Wilson. Wilson has picked up her fourth in the ball game. Team foul number 5 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. So Jaden Davenport to the line. An explosive move to the glass on that baseline. Davenport to shoot two. Jaden, 1 point. She's 1 of 2 from the line. 13.1 left in the third. Davenport, bang. Jaden will get one more. Substitution now. Setting down Avery Wilson and into the ballgame, Ada Hensley. Hensley scored 5 in a hurry in that first half of play. You got to watch her. Mangum leads by 5, 39-34. Davenport patient at the line. Second one on the way. No good. Long rebound. Nippert digging it out in the corner. Great hustle by JC. Then she'll throw the ball away. We'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. How about that effort by Keely Hussey, just stepping right in there and tying up the basketball. So with 7.7 left here in the third, getting it back will be Fort Cobb-Broxton. Inbounds pass caught over the top, Jillian Stinson. Stinson into the front court. She'll go near side. Gonzalez on the run. Shot doesn't fall. Rebound taken away, and the quarter will come to an end. 39 for Mangum. 34 for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Rock'em sock'em. Fourth quarter on the way on Classic Hits 97.7.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum. But their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Fourth quarter underway here, and we'll get a foul to begin the period. What else would you expect? That's number 6 on Fort Cobb-Broxton. And it'll be the second of the night called now on Mariah Gonzalez. Keely Hussey at the free throw line, shooting 2. First one rolls in for Keely. She'll get one more. Hussey now with 5 of the ball game, and Mangum for the free throw line is 17 of 25. Second one on the way for Hussey. Good. Keely knocks them both down. Give her a half a dozen, and Mangum leads it by 7, 41-34. Check the 5 on the floor for Fort Cobb-Broxton. No, we won't. Kyra Hussey with a steal. Our fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Kyra Hussey, J.C. Nippert, Jaden Davenport, Keely Hussey, and Tatiana James out on the floor right now for Mangum. Sarah Rogers on the bench for Richard. She's in foul trouble with 4. Hussey got to be careful here. Ball got tipped into the backcourt, and now it will be stolen away. We'll get a jump ball. Good effort there by Ashlyn Lewis. Ashlyn Lewis out there along with Ada Hensley. Also getting the start here in the fourth quarter for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Mariah Gonzalez. She'll sit down, be replaced by Alani Taylor. Also out on the floor, Addison Wilson. And the final member of that 5 out there for Fort Cobb-Broxton is Jillian Stinson. Inbounds pass caught by the long-armed Addison Wilson. Her reach is unbelievable. 7:15 left in the ballgame. 3 ball tiled up right side Taylor. Alani shot spinning in and out. And the rebound going to be taken away by Jaden Davenport. That was from the left side, not the right side. My other right side. Davenport into the front court. She'll go to James. Boy, kept that ball inbounds barely. Wow. It's closer to the cheerleaders than it was the inbounds marker. Hussey going to back out now. Kyra to Keeley at the right hash mark. Keeley off the bounce, little bump, little bang outside with Lewis. Gets a screen, kicks it left side for Davenport. Now James between the two circles. Cairo will get it here. 6:35 left in the fourth quarter. Mangum by 7. Off the bounce, Hussey inside, puts up the shot. Got the ball to go in, and she got fouled. Kyra Hussey a chance at a three-point play. Check the foul here, and it will go against Ada Hensley. Fourth foul of the night now on Hensley. And Ada, that's team foul number 7, by the way, called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Substitution, Dusty Pinson, Jaden Davenport sitting down. Kyra Hussey, 14 now in the ball game for Hussey. Her club leads by 10, 44-34. 6:25 left here in the contest. Off the bounce out high, Alani Taylor. Taylor trying to go around Tatiana James. Can't get it done. She'll kick over the top. Hensley for 3. Shot won't go. And the rebound taken away by J.C. Nippert. Nippert going to bring it across the timeline herself. 6:10 now left in the ball game. Clock suddenly the friend of the Mangum Lady Tigers. Double-digit lead, and 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Nippert at the right elbow and away from the ball. No, it's going to be a travel. Thought we might get an offensive foul called on Nippert, but J.C. taking that extra step as though she were in the starting block getting ready to run a race. And it will be Lady Mustang basketball. Sarah Rogers in those 4 fouls set to check in at the next dead ball. 5:55 left in the ball game. Mangum on top by 10, 44-34. Trying to change that. Shot from 10 wouldn't go down for Lewis. Rebound lost out of bounds. Last touch by Lewis, and Mangum will get it back. Substitution, as we mentioned, Rogers in. Sarah takes the place of Nippert. 5:48 remaining. Great Plains Bank, our fourth quarter sponsor, thanks to them on Classic Hits 97.7. Across the timeline comes Keely Hussey. Hussey going to slow things down now. Leaves it for Pence. Dusty, little ball fake, back to Keely. Inside Rogers. Sarah double teamed, got the ball back, then lost it. Hussey picked it up. That's Keely to Kyra. And with 5:25 remaining, good job by Kyra to back things out and reset the offense. Wrap-a-bound pass to Rogers. Sarah inside around the defender, lays it up and in. Sweet move there by Sarah Rogers. Despite the foul problems, Sarah with 11 in the ballgame, and her club leads it by a dozen. 46-34, 5:05 and running in the fourth period of play. Mangum trying to pick up the victory here, and it would be a big one for them. In the corner, Hensley for 3. Shot doesn't go, and ball lost out of bounds. It'll be Mangum basketball. Richard thought maybe somebody got away with a push, knocking down Sarah Rogers. I think he was right. Substitution now. Hannah Fry back in, setting down Hensley with those 4 fouls. 4:57 left in the ball game. Pence, a little extra jump start coming out of the blocks to Hussey. Now back to Dusty into the front court. Dusty, little bump of the bang, no call. She'll go to Kyra. Hussey now resets near the timeline. Avery Wilson with her. Rogers at the free throw line. Sarah, little ball fake, puts up the shot, didn't get it to go, but got fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul here. It'll go against Hannah Fry. That'll be 3 on Fry. Team foul number 8 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. So at the free throw line, Rogers to shoot 2. Coach Clifton thought that Rogers hooked his player on that play, but not going to get the call. Sarah rolls in the first, a dozen now for Rogers. Sarah doing that despite spending most of the third quarter on the bench with foul problems. 47-34, Baker's dozen, 13-point lead for Mangum. Make it 14 as that one goes in. So Rogers making both free throws. Rogers now with 13. Mangum leads it 48-34. 4:30 left in the ball game. Skip pass, left side. Thought about the 3. Did Taylor, won't take it. Reset here on the near side for Lewis, and a foul going to be called. They get Dusty? Yep. Foul on Pence, going to be her 3rd. And that'll be team foul number 7 called on Mangum. So a 1-and-1 here for Ashlyn Lewis. Lewis scoreless in the ball game. Lady Mustangs 4 of 9 for the free throw line. She'll shoot a 1-and-1 here, Will Lewis. Free throw well off the mark and did not look good. And the rebound going to be collected by Mangum. Pence coming across the timeline. Dusty all the way inside to Rogers, who put it up and in. Oh, what a move there by Dusty Pence. Sarah Rogers rewarded her with an easy bucket. 15 now in the ball game for Sarah. Mangum leading by 16, 50-34. Right now, nobody can make a bucket. Addison Wilson in the corner. She'll leave it for Taylor. Taylor, baseball pass near side. Lewis. Ashland won't take the shot, and then ball thrown away. Fry looking on the opposite side for Alani Taylor. Taylor nowhere near the ball. Riley Rep going to come in. Also back into the ball game now. Kelby Edge. 3:50 left when Edge went down with that foul. That last foul that she committed was just her second, but she was taken out, and I mean, things changed dramatically on the offensive end for Mangum. They have really been attacking inside. 3:40 left in the ball game. And again, Kyra Huss and company. Clock is on their side. Good screen out high by Keeley. Kyra, a little bump, little fake there, and again, the official right there said no. That's a fine job of histrionics there, but it's not a foul. Sarah Rogers now thought about going around Edge, but again kicked it back out top because the clock is on the side of Mangum. 3:20 left in the ball game. They lead by 16, 50-34. Great Plains Bank bringing you period number 4 on Classic Hits 97.7. Well, that should have been over and back. Sarah Rogers thought it was going to be over and back and didn't get the call. And how Coach Clift hasn't got teed up by now is beyond me. He will right now, though. He came 3/4 away out on the court. And he's right. He's absolutely right. The technical foul coming with 3:02 left in the ball game. Nobody touched the ball for the Lady Mustangs. It went into the backcourt. And it was so bad that Rogers thought it was going to be over and back. She was nonchalant when she went and got the ball. Call not made. Coach Cliff 3/4 of the way out on the court. You know he's going to get teed up. He did it on purpose, and I don't blame him. Free throw here, no good. Sarah will get one more. The bad part of this is the officiating is taking away from the ball game, which has been pretty good. Rogers' second one is up and in. And you're going to miss calls. But that one was real tough to miss. Now the official who did not call the technical will go over and remind Coach Cliff to get into his coach's box. Well, you don't want to get your second here. Coach Cliff made his point, and it was, again, accurate. I'm right there with him. 2:55 left here in the ball game. Mangum leading 51-34. Right in front of us, Sarah Rogers with the ball. She's there with Dusty Pence, Kyra and Keely Hussey, along with Tatiana James. And again, you're from Mangum, run as much clock as you can each possession. Got to watch that 5-second count, and now a foul going to be called, and Kyra will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. Avery Wilson will pick it up, and actually that's the 10th team foul of the second half. Wilson is fouled out of the ball game. She will set down with 4 points, and that was frustration on the part of Avery Wilson. So Kyra will go to the line to shoot 2. And so we get the substitution now into the ball game, Mariah Gonzalez. A lot of times kids will go and shake the hand of the officials. Not happening here. Wilson goes to the bench with the 5 fouls. So a couple of free throws here for Kyra Hussey. Kyra with 14, now 15 in the ball game. Hussey will get one more. 2:40 remaining. Jaden Davenport back into the ball game. Tatiana James will sit down. Keely Hussey will take a seat. J.C. Nippert comes back in. Davenport has to adjust her straps. 2:40 remaining. 52-34, second one. Mangum leads by 19. Kyra Hussey hit them both. 16 in the ball game now for Hussey. 5 here in the fourth. And for Jaden Davenport, good defense, but don't foul. You don't want to stop the clock here. 2:30 remaining. Mangum 53-34. Look at this. Fort Cobb-Broxton has not scored in the fourth quarter of play. 2:20 left in the frame. Now they get a chance. Davenport with a foul. That'll send to the free throw line Addison Wilson. Will be the third of the night on Davenport, 8 on Mangum. And as we mentioned, to the free throw line, Addison Wilson. Wilson has made 3 of 4 free throws. She's got 6 points. But again, keep in mind, no points here in the fourth quarter for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Free throw up and in. That string has come to an end. Wilson now with 7. 53-35, 18-point lead. Mick of the boys once saying, time is on my side. Certainly it is here. Second free throw, no good. Nippert with a rebound for Mangum. Dusty Pence double teamed as she comes across the timeline. Falling down Wilson. Dusty just keeps right on going. Edge cuts her down. Ball lost by Davenport. Pence there to get it. Richard asks for a timeout, and he'll get it with 2:05 remaining. 2:05 left in the ball game. Mangum 53, Fort Cobb-Broxton 35. This is Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 2:05 remaining. Mangum leads it by 18. Both teams are in the bonus. Mangum shooting 2 on anything, 1 and 1 on non-shooting fouls for one more foul for Fort Cobb-Broxton. The arrow pointing the way of the Lady Tigers. And now Coach Cliff getting a chance to clean up water. And don't you know the official is savoring every moment of this. Wow. Jaden Davenport. Well, you know, this is bananas, and this is right now, you know. Jaden Davenport inbounding Dusty Pence. Ball knocked into the backcourt. Kyra Hussey will track it down. May have gotten away with a walk. Sarah Rogers and JC Nippert out there, bumping a bang, and 2 free throws now for Kyra Hussey. Foul on Mariah Gonzalez, her third, and team foul number 11 on Fort Cobb-Broxton. So Kyra, who has been at the free throw line a bunch of tonight, she missed her first 2, made 4 in a row, and now has made 4 of her last 5, and now 5 of 6. Nippert and her club on top, 54-35. 1:53 left of the ball game. Second one on the way for JC. Good, JC Nippert. Or Kyra Hussey, I mean, golly. Nippert flashing by us and gave her points that she wasn't even shooting the free throws. Kind of like that. 1:45 remaining. Mangum by 20 now, their biggest lead of the night. 55-35, and a late whistle and a blocking foul going to be called on Jaden Davenport. Davenport's 4th of the night. Team foul number 9 called on Mangum. And for the Fort Cobb-Broxton fans, it's a little bit too little too late here. So Mangum trying to go above 500 at 4-3. Free throw up and in. One more now for Addison Wilson. Addison, the only 2 points in the fourth quarter for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Minute 42 left. Second one on the way here, goes in. So Addison Wilson makes it a 55-37 ball game. Kyra Hussey into the front court. 90 seconds left. Fourth quarter brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Sarah Rogers out high between the 2 circles. She'll come now to Dusty Pence. Back to Kyra Hussey. Hussey, little bounce pass near side Sarah. Rogers going to back things out now and reset. Should go to Dusty. 1:15 left of the ball game. Kyra Hussey. Push out high, ball tipped. Hussey will go get it in the backcourt. I don't know that Kelby Edge touched that ball, but it really doesn't matter. Fort Cobb-Broxton going to argue anything. Pence in front of us, inside of a minute, down to 55 seconds. Mangum going to win this one. Fort Cobb fans really vocal at a 5-second violation. Hussey got knocked down. Yeah, I don't like that there. Maria Gonzalez laughing at her, and you're getting your hat handed to you. I don't know that you need to smile there. So Hussey will set Jaden Davenport will take her place. 45 seconds left of the ball game. Mangum's going to go 4-3 on the year. Edge inside, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Richard wanted a foul, not going to get it, or a walk rather. The foul instead called on Keely Hussey. That'll be 4 on Keely. Team foul number 10 called on Mangum. Couple of free throws here for Kelby Edge. And Edge, 8 points in the ballgame. You wonder why they didn't get it into her more often tonight. Edge, big, physical. Misses the free throw. Kelby will get one more. Kyra Hussey in. Jaden Davenport sitting down. 39.6 remaining. 55-37. Second one on the way. That one goes in for Kelby. Edge, 1 of 2. She's got 9. And it's 55-38. Sarah Rogers out front. Dusty Pence. You could hear the Fort Cobb fans. They wanted the call. Didn't get it. Keely Hussey. She'll go to Dusty. Fort Cobb-Broxton playing to the very end. Ball free into the backcourt. Caught by Keely Hussey, and she'll get shoved. Or Kyra Hussey, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. That'll be the third on Addison Wilson. Hussey back to the free throw line. Boys came out a lot of fun, huh? Oh, my goodness. You're going to have to bring your hard hat and your lunch pail for that one, because it is going to be Olivia Newton-John time. It'll be physical. Hussey, first free throw, rolls in and out. Kyra will get one more. It's Hussey's first miss here in quarter number 4. Kyra on the box just by herself. Second free throw, no good. By the way, getting some comments. Denise York says, way to go, girls. Elaine Mills-Smith says, officiating is horrible. Vanita Lanning just thinking the same thing. All right, then. Pence committing a foul on the other end. Both free throws missed by Hussey there. A moment to go. At the foul line to shoot two here will be Mariah Gonzalez. Gonzalez to get 2. Mariah, 7 on the night. First free throw goes in. Mariah Gonzalez. You can say what you want about the officiating and everything else. Simple fact of the matter is, Fort Cobb-Broxton just hadn't scored points here in the fourth quarter of play. I mean, they have a total of 5 points, and all 5 have come from the foul line. Second one, no good. Long rebound. Edge tapped it out and picked up by Addison Wilson, who shoots the deep 3 and knocks it down. 55-42. This one will end at that. Oh, they're going to get one more foul just for good measure to end the ball game. Mariah Gonzalez is 4th, and team number 12 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. And Gonzalez says, you know what, I'm not going quietly into the night. I'm going to go ahead and foul with 1.1 remaining. So at the free throw line, Keely Hussey. Hussey will shoot 2. First one on the way for Keely is good. Keely will get one more. Hussey now with 7 in the ball game, all from the foul line. And check that. 8 in the ball game, 6 from the foul line. 57-42, your final score. Mangum wins it tonight to improve to 4-3 on the year. Fort Cobb-Broxton losing their second game in as many nights, and they fall to 10-3. 57-42, your final. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
All right, welcome back. Our post-game show brought to us by our good friends over there at Stockman's Bank. Post-game show brought to you by Stockman's Bank. And Mangum impressive tonight. They score 18 points in that fourth quarter of play. Outscore Fort Cobb-Broxton 18-8 and win it going away by a final score of 57-42. 18 in the victory for Kyra Hussey. Hussey with 18, 16 for Sarah Rogers, and she played a lot of the ball game with foul problems. Keely Hussey had 8. Give 6 in the ball game to Tatiana James. Knocked down a couple of threes midway through the third. Big turning point in the ball game. 5 for Nicole Rogers, and then 2 apiece for Jaden Davenport and for Dusty Pence. Mangum 28 of 39 for the foul line. And again, they win it by a final score of 57-42. Meantime, on the other side, Addison Wilson had a dozen to pace Fort Cobb-Broxton. 9 for Kelby Edge. Give 4 to Avery Wilson, 1 apiece, or rather 2 for Alani Taylor, 1 apiece for Jillian Stinson, and for Mariah Gonzalez. On the foul line, Fort Cobb-Broxton 9 of 18. Mangum wins it by a final score of 57-42. They are now 4-3 on the year, and our postgame has been brought to you by the Stockman's Bank. Stick and stay. The second half of our doubleheader coming up. We've got Fort Cobb-Broxton and Mangum in a boys game. The tune-up fight getting us ready for this heavyweight matchup. We should be in Madison Square Garden for this one. Classic Hits 97.7.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcast. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
All right, here we go. Second half of our doubleheader about to unfold on Classic Hits 97.7 as Fort Cobb-Broxton is ready to take on the Mangum Tigers. Mangum 5-1 on the year. The early loss coming last Saturday night to Hobart. Starting 5 for the Mustangs being introduced. Cody Courtney will get the start. He is a senior. He'll be joined by Tyson Eastwood. Say Tyson Eastwood. Give me something on him. Go ahead. Tyson. Yeah, never mind. I figured you'd say Clint Eastwood. Also getting the start, Trey Abbott. And Connor Denton also getting the start tonight. Brennan Phy. And the reason we're saying that, Phy is spelled P-H-Y. And I was trying to figure out how to say the name. So I asked Deanne, and she says, I don't know. Phi, pause, faux fum. You knew it had to happen. She's been listening to Michael in the morning way too much. We did find out, though, it is Brennan Phy, as our good friend Wendy Clift, who happens to be a child welfare worker as well. It used to be in Jackson County, is here, and she helped us out on that. Her husband is the coach of the girls' is the brother of the girls' coach, Blake Clift. Scott Hines will not start tonight. Kellen Hines, and you really got to wonder about that. Kellen Hines, a preseason All-State honoree, according to the Oklahomans. So we'll watch that as that unfolds. Meantime, the starting 5 of the Mangum Tigers is a group that you've become familiar with, and it will include, of course, Brett Perry, along with Henry Lopez, Colton Laughlin, Jet McAlexander, and Jamison Richardson. Mangum in their home white uniforms with the black outline numerals along with the orange and black trim. They'll work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in the first half of play. Meantime, the Mustangs in their home or road blue uniforms with the white numerals and the blue and white trim. Ranked number 1 in the state in Class A. They have lost twice, including last night to Riverside, a team that they had crushed during the regular season. So you have to wonder maybe Hines didn't play last night as well. We'll watch as this one unfolds, as it will be Tyler Denton and Jamison Richardson set to jump center. And the official going to wait until they cut the music. So, yeah, there they go. The Geralds stand there jamming away as though they're Michael in the morning. They got to cut the music before the officials will throw it up for the tap, and it's going to be controlled by Alexander, and he promptly throws the ball away. Jet going to Brett Perry, and Brett was headed to the other end of the floor. He was not expecting the touch pass from McAlexander. So a gaff to begin the ball game, and now we're underway. Eastwood in the corner. He'll go to 5. And so Brennan off the bounce. And the Mustangs used to playing a lot of basketball and a lot of good basketball. They have won 4 straight state championships, won the Class B title 4 years ago, and then the last 3 state Class A titles have gone their way as well. Eastwood inside. We're going to get a foul. Is that off the ball? They've called it on Mangum's Brett Perry. The foul on Perry, his first. That pencil no good as it wilted under my writing. First foul on Perry, number 1 called on Mangum. Ball rolls out from the pack and going to be tracked down near the timeline by Brennan Pye. Jet McAlexander all over him. Thanks for joining us on Classic Hits 97.7 and also on Facebook Live and on oksports.tv. Pye from 15, tried to bank it home, couldn't get it done. Shot it over Richardson, rebound Perry. Brett back the other way to Jamison. He's going to go baseline underneath the basket. Got stripped on his way up. Good defense on the weak side that time by Tyson Eastwood. It'll still be Mangum basketball. Minute gone by here in the first. We've got no score. Remember, the girls' game took a while to get started as well. Perry, inbounds pass, right side Colton. Laughlin for 3, halfway down, wouldn't stay. And the rebound going to be collected by Abbott. Trade out front, he'll go to Eastwood. Eastwood, dribble, drive, penetration through the legs, got it back. J-Mo going to chase him down near the timeline, and a reset now for Eastwood. Tries to go around Richardson, does. Perry got a piece of the ball, but it's picked up on the wing by Abbott, and a reset out high now to 5. 6:35 left in quarter number 1, and there is no score. Deep 3, left wing, foul. Eastwood doesn't get it to go, but they've called an offensive foul on Eastwood. Wow. Jamison Richardson kind of looking around thinking, I didn't get a piece of him. How can you call that foul on me? They didn't. They called it instead on Tyson Eastwood. No, they called it on Cody Courtney. Foul on Courtney, his first, and number 1 on Fort Cobb-Broxton. And ball out of bounds. They said it was last catch by the Mustangs. So it'll be Mangum basketball across the way. 6:21 left here in this first period of play. Into the backcourt, Brett Perry. Perry coming on the near side here to Colton Laughlin. Laughlin found Jet inside. He got stripped and the ball picked up by Connor Denton. Denton now across the timeline to Eastwood. Tyson off the bounce, trying to get around Richardson, and again he'll shoot the three falling away, missed the shot, and eventually Lopez comes up with it. He'll find Perry to Jet into the front court, now slashing to the basket, and is Brett Perry, and the shot won't go down. Rebound tapped by Richardson. Jamison couldn't hold on. Here comes Tyson Eastwood. Eastwood loses the ball. It's on the floor. Richardson going to go chase it down in the front court. Does. He'll go baseline, get fouled, and J-Mo to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul here, maybe on Tyson Eastwood. The foul on Eastwood going to be his first. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum. And now the officials are having a conversation with head coach Chad Hussey. And he looked over and said, looked at Chad, looked at Brent Bogart and said, which one are you the coach? They said, we're both coaches. Come on. So they finally clarified that Coach Hussey is the head coach. The official wanting just one coach to stand up. Inbounds play here, bobbled a moment by Brett Perry. He'll reset to Jet in the corner and traveled cold on Jet McAlexander. 5:31 left in the first quarter of play, and we've got no score. Wow. Well, we didn't pay to get in because we got passes, but I think everybody else must have paid to see the officials. Apparently they think so. I'm just saying. Tyson Eastwood out high. Ball going to be stripped from behind. Here comes Colton Laughlin with the one-handed flush. Colton Laughlin. Some levitation, Holmes, and throwing it down. Mangum on top, 2-0. 5:05 left in period number 1. So the first basket nearly 3 minutes into the game, but at least it was exciting. Cody Courtney on the baseline. Courtney, he'll go to Eastwood. Tyson inside, a little teardrop. Shot won't stay down. Perry the rebound in traffic. Brett run out now to McAlexander. In front, Laughlin. Colton attacks the glass. He'll get fouled. Shot won't go, but he'll shoot 2. And Mangum attacking the glass early on. Check the whistle here, and it's going to go against Cody Courtney. Foul on Cody Courtney, his second. Team foul number 3 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Well, now our videographer, way too strong. Going to have to quit lifting the weights there, Dylan. First free throw up and in. Laughlin will get one more. He's got all 3. Well, I told you I was going to buy a new one tomorrow, and now I really am going to buy a new tripod. It is falling apart at the seams. Second one, Laughlin, no good. Long rebound collected by Tyler Dillon. Now you're going to have a really steady hand as the tripod is falling apart in front of us. 4:35 left in the first half of first quarter to play. Mangum on top, 3-0. Phi, deep 3, comes off the front of the iron, no good. McAlexander with a rebound. Jet going to go to Perry. Brett coming across the timeline, leaves it right side for Laughlin. Colton had Richardson deep in the corner left wing, didn't get it to him. Now they will. Jamison, no look inside, tough pass through 3 defenders, and unable to control Laughlin. Back the other way comes 5. Brennan slowing things down now. Over the top, open for 3. Abbott won't take it. Gives it instead to Denton. He'll slice inside, put up the shot, didn't get it to go, but the ball gets tipped out and is collected near the timeline by Tyson Eastwood. And Eastwood going to get fouled as he goes inside. Check the whistle here. They called it on Brett. That'll be 2 on Perry. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum, as Trey Dickey will come into the ball game and Kellen Hines will come into the contest as well. So Kellen Hines coming in, and Hines has been a part of all 4, well, 3 of those, well, he's been a part of all 4 of those state championship runs there. They get the inbounds pass here and reset it now at the right hash mark. Hines looking inside, nothing there. Now wants to go off the dribble around Lopez, and that's a great move there. Oh, a block from behind. Looked like a clean one there by Jamison, but they're going to get him for a foul. That's the 3rd team foul on Mangum, first on Richardson, and it'll send Trey Abbott to the free throw line. And again, the official having a conversation with Chad Hussey. 3:39 left here in the first quarter of play. And the official telling us that we've got a warning on the Mangum bench. And then he tells us that we've got a blocking foul. Well, this will be fun. The foul was called on Richardson, so they got that part corrected. 3:39 left in the first period of play. Chad Hussey, oh my goodness. He's winning, and he's getting threatened to be teed up. First free throw falls in for Eastwood. Check that, that's Trey Abbott. Abbott with the first free throw, and Trey will get one more. Oh, my goodness, and we're just early on in the ball game here. Second one, no good. Abbott misses the free throw, and the rebound going to be collected now by Jamison. Quickly into the front court, Trey Dickey. Dickey, little rip-around pass here to Jamo, back to Trey. Ball fake, got stripped, and now a run out for Hines. Hines forgot to take the ball with him, and picking it up, Trey Dickey. Well, Hines kind of gave up on that, and I'm surprised. Dickey into the front court. He'll come here to Colton. 3:10 left in the first quarter of play. Trey, little bounce pass. He'll go to Lopez. Henry over the top. Colton, ball fake, had the 3, won't take it. Dickey now out high. He'll get doubled up and screen it here on the near side of Jamison. Richardson, deep 3, doesn't go. Hines battling for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. Hines trying to come away with it, and finally does, to Trey Abbott. Hines going to walk it across the timeline now. 2:50 left in the first period of play. Hines off the dribble, inside around Richardson. Going to get a foul. I believe it's going to be on Henry Lopez. Let's see. And it will be on Henry. Foul on Henry, his first, and team foul number 3 called, or 4 rather, on Mangum. So Kellen Hines, the preseason All-State selection for the Oklahoman, shoots 2. First, Hines good. Kellen will get 1 more. The Hines and Steinmetz name, instrumental in a 4-year state championship run by the Mustangs. Second one on the way, no good. Richardson with the rebound. He'll go to Chet. McAlexander on the run out into the front court. Ball bobbled, going to be taken away by the Brennan Fye, and Mangum a little careless with the ball that time down the floor. Eastwood inside to go back out top. That's 5 from 15. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebound taken away by Laughlin. Colton to McAlexander. Jet into the front court, spinning, putting up a wild shot that goes. Jet McAlexander. Going to get a timeout here. Jet McAlexander, it's an official's timeout. Apparently taking a shot to the face, Connor Denton. Denton okay. He'll stay in there. For the first time tonight. Mangum leads 5-2. 2:15 left in the first period of play. Kellen Hines coming across the timeline. Kellen tries to go to work on McAlexander, shoots it over Jet, knocks it down. Kellen Hines. Hines as good as advertised. He's got 3. 5-4 ball game. 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. Mangum by 1. Laughlin needs to give it up. Does to McAlexander here on the near side. Jet back to Colton. Trying to get free inside is Richardson. Instead, going inside will be Laughlin. He'll be grabbed. Let's see if he goes to the free throw line to shoot 2, or if the foul was on the floor on Kellen Hines, and it was on the floor. So Hines will pick it up. That's his first. Team foul number 4 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton here in period number 1. Inbounds pass. Richardson high to get it. Jamison behind the arc. He'll find Cross on the right side. Brooks looking inside. Nothing there. Reset. Laughlin to Dickey. Trey near the left hash mark. Little bounce pass here on the near side to Brooks. Ball fake for the 3. Richardson got his man pinned inside, and a 3-second violation going to be called. Jamison had his man pinned inside, and they had to get in the basketball. Didn't do it, and Richardson called for the 3-second violation. So the ball going to go back now to Kellen and company. Hines walking it across the timeline. His club down by 1, 5-4. Hines inside. Put up the shot, didn't go. Wanted to foul, not going to get it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Fort Cobb basketball. Scott Hines saying they're not going to make that call. You need to get used to it. Kellen Hines to inbound the ball underneath his own glass. He'll come over the top and catch Brennan 5. 1:20 left here in the first quarter of play. Hines again trying to set up McAlexander. Going to go inside. Shot won't fall. He got fouled. And to the free throw line will go Kellen Hines. Foul going to be called on Jet McAlexander. McAlexander's first. And team foul number 5 called on Mangum. So Kellen Hines to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Minute 14 left in the first period of play. Hines 1 of 2 a moment ago from the foul line. And that one spins out for Kellen Hines. Henry Lopez back in. McAlexander setting down with the fouls. Keeping you up here, ma'am. Second one on the way for Hines. Goes in. Kellen 1 of 2. Hines with 4 in the ball game. And we're tied at 5. A minute 10 left in the first quarter of play. Dickey. Little bounce pass to Lopez. Wanted to go to Brooks. Ball knocked back into the hands of Lopez. He'll get it back. Weak side rebound. Laughlin. Fall away doesn't go. And inside position that time by 5. He'll come up with a loose basketball. Mustangs want to run. Hines out in front. Ball fake. Try to go around Lopez. Fell down. Kept the dribble alive. Now Lopez will come up with the basketball. Henry pushed to the floor. And let's see who they called the foul on. They called it on Kellen Hines. And the crowd behind us is about to come uncorked. That'll be 2 on Kellen Hines. And 5 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 48.5 left in the first. 5-5 tie. Classic Hits 97.7.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, that timeout, Scott Hines, the head coach for Fort Cobb-Broxton, his son Kellen Hines, working the official and said, got a college prospect and you're going to give him those 2 fouls? That probably won't win him any Dale Carnegie points. 40 seconds left here in the first period of play. Brooks Cross, Henry Lopez, Trey Dickey, Jamison Richardson, and Colton Laughlin out on the floor for Mangum. At the free throw line, Lopez to Cross. Brooks window. Shot won't go. He got fouled. Cross will go to the line to shoot 2. Tyson Eastwood picking up his second. And team foul number 6 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. So Brooks to the foul line to shoot a couple. Cross. First one on the way. Good. Brooks will get one more. Well, the cheerleading outfits for Fort Cobb-Broxton are different. And going with a T-shirt and a pair of shorts. I kind of like it. Something different. Why not? Think outside the box. Dare to be different. Second free throw, Cross is good. And Brooks has given his club a 2-point lead, 7-5. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Kellen Hines right in front of us. Lopez going to back off of him and let him dribble. We're down to 10 in the first quarter of play. Hines at 8. He'll put it in motion right now. Tries to go by Lopez. Kicks corner, right side, 5 for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Hines throws the ball towards the basket as time expires, and quarter number 1 is in the books. 7 on the board for Mangum, 5 for Fort Cobb-Broxton. We've played 1 on Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
Second quarter about to unfold here, and my goodness, the powder keg that is this gymnasium. And night number 2 of the Ray Hogan Classic. You just feel it. It's palpable. It's in the air. Tyson Eastwood getting the start. Brennan Fye, Kellen Hines also getting the start here in period number 2. Trey Abbott, and the final member that 5 out there for Scott Hines will be Connor Denton. Fye going to leave it on the give and go to Eastwood. Now to Hines, free throw line, and he'll knock it down from 15. Kellen Hines. Hines now with a half a dozen. He'll tie it at 7. 7:40 left in the first half of play. Henry Lopez, Brooks Cross, along with Jamison Richardson, Colton Laughlin, and Trey Dickey out on the floor for Mangum. They matriculate on the right end of your listening and or viewing device, or the front end of your vehicle if you are Casey Paxson. Cross for 3, left side that came up short. Nobody there in a white shirt to rebound. And here comes Kellen Hines and company. Hines going to push it across the timeline. Kellen stops, fires three. Got it. You knew that was coming. Kellen Hines, 5 in the quarter, 9 on the ball game. And it's a 10-7 ball game as Chad Hussey says, I need another timeout. 7:06 left in the first half of play. 10-7, Mangum down by 3. Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
All right, we're back now out of the timeout. Mangum trailing by 3. It is a 10-7 ball game. 7:06 left in the first half of play. Donna Williams-Terry checking us out on Facebook tonight. 26 other folks as well. Good to have them alongside. Trey Dickey, Jet McAlexander now back in the ball game. Brooks Cross, Jamison Richardson, and the final member of the 5 out there, Colton Laughlin. Dickey with those neon yellow tennis shoes. We love those things. Great. He'll go to McAlexander. Jet here on the near side. Wraparound pass. Laughlin, Colton, ball fake, puts up the shot. Got it to go. Colton Laughlin. He's got 5 of Mangum's 9 points. They trail by 1. 10-9. 6:45 left in the first half of play. Hines, deep 3. Count it. That kid. Wow. Kellen Hines showing off right now. 13-9, 6:35 left in the first half where they had Richardson inside, and now they throw the ball away. Stolen by Eastwood. Run out to Hines. Kellen lays it up and in, and Chad's going to have to get another timeout, I think. Hines suddenly has reeled off 10 straight. He's got 14 on the ball game. Mangum trailing 15-9. Inside they'll go to Richardson. Jamison, first 2 in the ball game for Jamison. Nice entry pass by Trey Dickey. 15-11, 6:05 in the half. Hines, spin move, fires, right side. 3-ball, Fye, got it. Brennan Fye. And just like that, it's 18-11. And when you know that when Hines starts making things, then everybody else gets excited. McAlexander, pass too tall, goes over the head of Richardson. Setting down will be Chet McAlexander, and taking his place, Lamar James for Mangum. James impressive last night in his high school debut at Mangum. Hines back in the corner to Fye. He wants 3 more, and he'll get it. Fort Cobb-Broxton now by 10, 21-11 as they knock down 3 after 3. James open for a 3 of his own, won't take it. He'll go to Trey. Dickey, inside move, and grab before he could get the ball to Jamison Richardson. Foul on the floor going to be called on Tyson Eastwood. And on Eastwood, that'll be his 3rd. And team foul number 7 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. So to the free throw line to shoot 1-1 will be Trey Dickey. Dickey to the charity stripe. Eastwood going to have to set. See who takes his place. Coming into the ball game for the first time tonight will be Jonathan Noss. So Jonathan Noss into the ball game. And again, you have to wonder why Kellen Hines did not start here tonight. Had to be some sort of discipline issue. Loose ball underneath the basket, and we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way, I believe, of Mangum. So it will be Mangum basketball on the alternate possession. 5:22 left in the first half of play. And the Tigers trailing by 10, 21-11. Inbounds Dickey. Trey off the bounce for 3. Doesn't draw any iron. How about the rebound, though, of Colton Laughlin? Now that can go as an assist. Colton now with 7 in the ball game, and it's 21-13. Hines back the other way, and he'll put up the shot over James. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound to Jamison, and now running out and coming across the timeline, Lamar James. James in the corner to cross, and Brooks shoved out of bounds. Blocking foul going to be called on Brennan Fye. That'll be number 1 on Fye. I've got 18 fouls now, and a 1-on-1 opportunity for Brooks Cross. So Cross will go to the charity stripe. Brooks on the night, and he's got a couple of points as he made 2 free throws in that first period of play. First on the way for Brooks, spins in and out, and the rebound going to be taken away by Fort Cobb-Broxton. Hines can't touch the ball, and James will get it. We'll get another jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way this time of Fort Cobb-Broxton. Coach Hussey. Kellen Hines getting the inbound. By the way, we're going to reach in foul called on Trey James, or Lamar James rather. For those of you who are watching on OKSports.tv or on Facebook Live, Dylan Fox doing everything he can. His equipment has fractured on him. Deanne and I are going to go Christmas shopping tomorrow, and we're gonna buy a new tripod for Dylan. It's going to be his gift from us. That thing is just falling completely apart. He had to use a hairband to get it to set up correctly to begin with, and now the whole base is falling apart. 3-ball left side. Connor Denton doesn't get it to go, but the rebound going to be collected by Fort Cobb-Broxton. And James going to commit another foul. He took the ball fake of Kellen Hines, and Lamar reached in, got his second. Team foul number 7 called on Mangum. So Kellen Hines will go to the free throw line. Hines with 4 in the first. He did not start. Here in the second period of play, he has knocked down 10 points, got 14 for the ball game. From the free throw line, just 2 of 4. First one on the way for Kellen is good. Hines will get one more. Kellen Hines, he just looks basketball. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Second free throw on the way for Kellen is good. He doesn't bounce the ball at all, just simply eyes and shoots. I like that. Doesn't take a lot of time, just a repetitive motion. That's what free throw shooting is. The lead back to 10 now for Fort Cobb-Broxton, 23-13. Dickey inside, and Hines with a steal there to pick it up. J-Mo Richardson tried to roll it in, couldn't get it done. We'll get a foul on the rebound. Richardson getting tangled up with Jonathan Noss, and Jonathan holding on to the basketball and do a little woofing. And now Noss and Brennan Fye are having a conversation. That foul, by the way, was charged to Trey Abbott, of all people. How about that? 9 now on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Richardson misses the free throw. Rebound on the floor, and finally going to be picked up by Noss. How about that? So Mangum missing a couple of free throw opportunities here. And they find themselves trailing by a score of 23-13. Richardson on the offensive end. Spinning in, J-Mo. Now, if you're going to talk to a guy and you can answer him, if he's talking to you by making a basket, and he did. Noss called for the foul, and Jonathan got the worst of that. Richardson with the 2 and a chance at a 3-point play. That's 10 team fouls now on Mangum. Jamison, free throw, good this time. So Richardson may have been a little amped up after the conversation prior to the 1-and-1 free throw, but made that bucket there and then knocked down the free throw as well. 23-16, Hines the other way. Little teardrop, doesn't get it to go. Richardson up above everybody to go get the rebound. And Jamison quickly into the front court to James. Lamar dribbled, drive inside, got it to go. How about the quickness there of Lamar James? And kids, that's a freshman right there. 23-18, 3:25 left in the first half of play. Brennan Fye into the front court. Fye, he'll come up top now and leave it for Denton. Deep 3, left side, off the back of the iron, doesn't go for Abbott. Rebound Jamison. Richardson run out now to James. Lamar into the front court to Dickey. Trey looking near side, back to James. Lamar bounce pass for Cross, got there late, knocked out of bounds, and that's the good call. Brooks couldn't hold on to it, and the turnover going to give it back now to Fort Cobb-Broxton. 3:05 left in the first half of play. Timeout going to be taken by the Mustangs. They lead 23-18, 3:05 left in the half. This is Classic Hits 97.7.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Out of the timeout, the Mustangs will have the basketball. They lead by 5. 3:05 left in the first half of play. Mangum and Fort Cobb-Broxton in the middle of a good one. Kellen Hines looking for the inbounds pass. He will get it. He is picked up immediately by Lamar James, and the freshman really done a pretty good job, although Hines will blow by him right here and then commit a foul as they come across the timeline on Lamar. His third, team foul number 8 called on Mangum. Kellen Hines back to the free throw line. Hines made a couple of moments ago from there. Candy Kreider Moore saying, love getting to see the game. Go Tigers. You bet. Hines, free throw, good. Kellen, one more. Kellen Hines. 24-18. 2:56 left in the first half of play. Kellen Hines. Second free throw is good. So Hines has made 4 in a row now from the charity stripe, and his club leads it by 7, 25-18. Perry into the front court, Cross, back on top, Brett. He wants to go off the bounce, leave it for Cross. Brooks. Here on the near side comes to Trey. Asking for the ball inside Richardson. Dickey, though, going to throw it up from 15 and knock it down, and then got fouled late. Trey Dickey. First 2 of the ball game for Dickey. And a foul going to be called on Jonathan Noss. Jonathan, team foul number 2. All right, foul on him, number 2, team foul number 11. Substitution here. Cody Courtney back into the ball game now for the Mustangs. And setting down will be Trey Abbott. Trey, Dickey. 3-point opportunity, no good. And the rebound going to be taken away by the man who just came in, Cody Courtney. Mangum struggling for the foul line here in this first half. They trail by 5, 25-20. 2:25 left in period number 2. Directing traffic up high and a foul away from the ball. No, 3 seconds going to be the call. 3 seconds called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. He's getting caught inside that time. It was Connor Denton. So Mangum will get it back, down by 5. At the left hash mark, Perry. Tough pass caught by Laughlin underneath the basket. He'll find Cross. Brooks off the window. Shot won't go, and Noss with the rebound for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Mustangs walking across the timeline. Fine going to give it up to Hines. Brett Perry now going to hook up with Kellen. Tries to find space. Can't get it done. Noss in the corner. Right wing. Back out top to Kellen. 1:50 left here in the first half of play. Chad Hussey looked like he was trying to land an airplane, but he was directing Brooks Cross where to go. Meantime, Kellen Hines just continues to fill it up. 2 more for Hines, 27-20. His club leads by 7. Dickey now back the other way. He'll find in the corner Laughlin. Got that from Perry. Colton back out top to Brett. 1:25 left in the half. Laughlin open left side for 3. Puts it on the floor. Dumps inside to Richardson. Jamison going to get tied up. Got the ball back. Put it up. Couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, Brooks Cross going to get called for a push. So the foul on Cross, his first. And 9 team fouls now called on Mangum. Cross will sit, and Henry Lopez will take his place. And again, they're not going to let him shoot 1-1. Now Scott Hines' turn to question this. It was wrong in the first game, and it's wrong in this game. Plain and simple. Now there's argument as to who the foul was called on. Scott Hines going to argue about who the call was on. They wanted the foul to be called on Jamison Richardson. Kellen Hines going to walk it across the timeline. Scott Hines has become the third coach out of 4 tonight, dissatisfied with the officiating. Kellen Hines going to kick it left side. Bounce pass between the 2 circles. That's 5. Brennan working on Colton Laughlin. 55 seconds left in the first half of play. Kellen Hines going to bring it out now near the timeline. Brett Perry guarding him. Kellen and Scott Hines having a conversation about what play to run. And they're going to hold for 1 apparently as Kellen Hines dribbles right at the timeline. So Hines getting space from Brett Perry. 25 seconds left in the first half of play. Meantime, Dylan Fox trying to find a way to hold the camera. He's framing up Kellen Hines very nicely for you folks watching on Facebook Live and also on oksports.tv. Down to 10, Hines going to put it in motion now. Hines trying to size up Brett Perry. We're at 5. Hines stops, shoots over Perry from 17, comes up short, rebound Perry. Brett going to throw it the length of the floor, and time will expire at the end of the first half of play. 27 on the board for Fort Cobb-Broxton and 20 for Mangum. A 7-point ball game at the intermission. Fort Cobb-Broxton and Mangum in a tussle indeed. Halftime numbers coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. 27-20, Fort Cobb-Broxton in front of Mangum. You're listening to high school basketball on Classic Hits 97.7.
Bear County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Classic Hits 97.7 at the half. Mangum trailing 27-20. Mike Rogers, the dad of Sarah and Nicole Rogers, and our co-worker over there at the Department of Human Services, is going to try to win some money here as they start the clock, and he has to make a layup, which he does. Hustles after his own rebound, goes to the free throw line. Rogers sizing up the 15-footer. That's an air ball. He'll get another opportunity. Crowd on him. Could be that hoodie that he's wearing, binding him up. Second free throw won't roll in. He'll have another opportunity. Rogers quickly fires the shot, comes up short. Got to go get your own rebound, Mike, as he has missed 3 in a row. Time is about to expire. Rogers can't get the free throw to go, and Mike made a layup. That was it. No money for you. Thanks for playing. It's time to go home. At the half, Mangum trailing 27-20 to Fort Cobb-Broxton on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good deal and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Classic Hits 97.7 at the half. Mangum is trailing 27-20 as we look at our halftime numbers, which are being brought to you this evening on Classic Hits 97.7 by the Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank bringing us our halftime numbers, and Mangum trailing by 7, 27-20. It was a 7-5 ball game at the end of the first quarter of play, and then Fort Cobb-Broxton outscoring Mangum 22-13, and they lead it again 27-20 in that first half. Kellen Hines with 20 points. He had 4 at the end of the first quarter of play and then scored 16 in quarter number 2, making 4 of 4 free throws and knocking down a couple of threes. 20 for Hines at the intermission. The other points of the period coming from Brennan Fye knocked down back-to-back threes from deep in the right corner. He's got 6. The other point of the ball game, Trey Abbott with 1 from the free throw line. Fort Cobb-Broxton 7 of 10 on the night. Check the foul situation for head coach Scott Hines, and Tyson Eastwood 3 at the intermission. Cody Courtney has got 2. Jonathan Noss has 2 as well. So does Kellen Hines. And again, Fort Cobb-Broxton leading by 7 at the half. On the other side of the ledger, Chad Hussey getting 7 from Colton Laughlin in the first half. Jamison Richardson with 5. And then 2 apiece for Lamar James, Brooks Cross, Trey Dickey, and Jet McAlexander. Mangum 4 of 7 for the foul line at the intermission. Foul trouble for the Tigers. Really don't have any. Brett Perry has got 2 at the half. Lamar James with 3. And again, Mangum trails 27-20. Lady Tigers of Mangum winning by a final score of 57-42 at our lid lifter. Kyra Hussey with 18 to the win. Sarah Rogers with 16. Mangum going on a blitzkrieg bop in the second half of play as they outscored Fort Cobb-Broxton big time in that second half. In fact, Fort Cobb-Broxton only had 1 field goal in the fourth period of play. And again, Mangum winning it by a final score of 57-42. Stick and stay. The second half coming up here on Classic Hits 97.7. Halftime numbers brought to you by the Stockman's Bank, and we'll return for the second half on Classic Hits 97.7.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Second half set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7 as the Mangum Tigers and Fort Cobb-Broxton Mustangs get ready to hook it up. Thanks for joining us on Classic Hits 97.7. Also on Facebook Live. And, of course, you can join us on oksports.tv and then watch those bowl games anytime. How about that? Anytime you can watch those games over there on YouTube. It'll be Jet McAlexander, Brett Perry, along with Henry Lopez, Colton Laughlin, and Jamison Richardson getting the start here in the second half of play. Immediately inside to Colton. Little ball fake, and it goes down. Colton Laughlin. So Laughlin now with 9 in the ball game. And Mangum within 5, 27-22 on the other end. A foul going to be called. Let's see if it's on Lopez or Richardson. As it'll be on Henry. That'll be the second of the night on Henry. And team foul number 1 called on Mangum in the second half of play. By the way, during that halftime, B.R. Stover rooting on Mikey, trying to win that money after he made that one shot, and that's all he got. Inbounds pass going to be taken away by Lopez. Henry back the other way. Lopez off the dribble penetration, stops up top, leaves it for Laughlin. Colton in the corner to Richardson. Now inside Perry, attacks the glass and scores. Brett Perry, and quickly a timeout going to be taken by Scott Hines in Fort Cobb-Broxton. Mangum back to within 3, 27-24. Classic Hits 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
All right, and here we go. Fort Cobb-Broxton to inbound the ball after the timeout. And it'll be, to begin the third period, Kellen Hines coming across the timeline. Hines out there with Kyler Denton out of the timeout. They also have on the floor Trey Abbott. Hines from 15. Left elbow shot didn't go. Also battling for the rebound, Brendan Fye, and actually Fye will come up with it. Tyson Eastwood, the final member for the Mustangs. Deep three here, Kyler Denton, and it goes. First three of the night for Denton, and it's 30-24. Mangum trailing by a half a dozen. Off the bounce, Perry, 15-footer, didn't go down. Rebound tipped and tapped, finally going to be taken away by Fort Cobb-Broxton. Bounce pass, Denton, dribble, drive, glass, got it. Love the pass there by Tyson Eastwood. And Coach Chad Hussey needing a timeout now of his own. 32-24, 8-point lead suddenly for this group from Fort Cobb-Broxton. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Classic Hits 97.7. It's 6:39 left in the third period of play. Chad Hussey using his 32nd timeout of the night after a 5-0 run by Connor Denton. Hit a three. Missed shot and a run out now for Denton. And the lead back to 8, 32-24 for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Mangum with the basketball. They're trying to figure out where they're going to inbound it. And the timeout was right here in front of us. So, yes, Brett Perry will trigger in front of us. He's out there with McAlexander, Jamison Richardson, Colton Laughlin, and Henry Lopez. McAlexander trying to get on track tonight offensively. Lob over the top to Perry. Brett, wraparound pass, Laughlin. Colton, dribbled, drive, glass, got it, got fouled, and Laughlin a chance at a three-point play. Colton Laughlin. 11 in the ball game now for Colton. Check the foul, and they've called it on Brendan Fye, I believe. It will be on Fye. That'll be his second. Team foul number 1 on the Mustangs in the second half. So a one-shot opportunity here now for Colton Laughlin. Laughlin, free throw on the way. No good. Long rebound, Kellen Hines. So again, Mangum struggling from the foul line. Just 4 of 8 on the ball game. Hines, deep three. Got it. Kellen Hines. You know, Hines shot, and it doesn't have a lot of rotation with it. Kellen Hines is as good as it gets. Right elbow, 15-footer. Laughlin won't go, crashing the boards. Perry kept it alive, and Laughlin there on the putback. Colton, 6 in the quarter, 13 on the ball game. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Mangum trailing 35-28. Hines, spin move around Perry. Fallback jumper goes. Kellen Hines. Kellen Hines, welcome to my world, he says. 25 now in the ball game for Hines. 5:40 left here in the third quarter of play. Of course, on Saturday night last week, we saw Jalen Johnson throw in 49 for Hobart. The night before, he had 45. Hines well on his way here. Laughlin may have gotten away with a walk. He'll go inside, lay it up and in. Colton 8 in the quarter and 15 for the ball game. Laughlin keeping his club in it. They trail by 7, 37-30. Back the other way. Off balance shot that goes for Kellen Hines. Oh my. Hines now a chance at a 4-point play. Check the foul. Brett Perry will pick it up. That'll be 3 on Brett, and team foul number 2 on Mangum in the second half. And Kellen Hines, a deep 3 and a chance at a 4-point play. He's already got 8 in the quarter, 28-9. It'll stay at 28 as that free throw spins out, and it'll stay 40-30, 10-point ball game. McAlexander on the baseline. He'll go to Lopez. Henry from 10. Shot, no. Foul, yes. Lopez to the line to shoot a couple. Check the whistle now on the Mustangs. And Brennan Fry has picked up his third now. Team foul number 2 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton in the second half. 5:05 left here in the third. Mangum down by 10. 2 free throws, Lopez. Henry first, rattles in. Lopez first point of the night, and Henry will get one more. And Kellen Hines, as good as advertised. 28, and we've got 5:05 left here in the third. Second one on the way for Lopez, rolls in. Henry met them both. First 2 of the ball game. Cuts it to an 8-point contest, 40-32. Kellen Hines coming across the timeline. Hines gets a screen out high. Bullet pass right side. 3-ball dialed up. Didn't fall this time for Connor Denton. Rebound Perry. He'll go to Jamison. Richard across the timeline. Kicks it left side. Laughlin. Ball fake. Cut off out high by Fye. Wraparound pass Perry. Brett from 18 off the window. Shot too strong. Rebound Richardson. Jamison will lay it up and in. Good job by Richardson. Active on the glass. 7 in the ball game for J-Mo. 40-34. 4 unanswered for Mangum. Need another stop here. Hines, though, goes to work on Perry. Leaves it right side. Up top, that's Trey Abbott. Back out top, 3-ball. Won't roll in here for Denton. Missed his last 2. Got his own rebound. 5 will reset it. Go to Denton. There's a 3. That won't go. Long rebound saved by Fye in the corner. Brennan for 3. Didn't get that one to fall. Rebound put back up in. Mangum getting killed on the glass. Trey Abbott puts it in from 2-point land. That's his first field goal of the night. And Mangum trails 42-34 at the midway point of quarter number 3. Brought to us by 333 Dental. McAlexander wants a three. Line drive goes in. Jet McAlexander. I'll take three. Thank you, sir. I'll have another. 5 in the ball game now for McAlexander. 3:40 left in the third. Kellen Hines into the front court. 42-37. Mangum down by 5. 3 ball left side. Eastwood, no. Rebound, Brett Perry. Perry wants to run. Here comes Laughlin into the front court. Mustang defense is there, but Colton will slice through everybody like butter and score. Colton Laughlin now 10 in the quarter, 17 on the ball game, and it's 42-39. 3:15 left in the third. How about them apples, Bob? Denton up top between the two circles. He'll go to Eastwood. Now Hines inside, lost the ball, but there to pick it up and lay it up and in. That's being in the right place at the right time, Trey Abbott. Abbott, a couple of buckets in the quarter. He's got 4 and 5 for the night. Lopez, right side, reset Perry. Now Jet up top. McAlexander, jump stop, nothing there. Laughlin between the two circles. He'll go off the bounce, throw it up off the window. Shot won't go down, and the rebound going to be cleared away now by Fort Cobb-Broxton. Hines into the front court. Gets a screen out high. Kicks it left side. Eastwood fakes the three. Leaves it left wing now for Noss. Or check that, it's not Noss. And instead is Brennan Fye. Fye reverses. Right side 3 ball. Bang. Knocked down Kellen Hines. His third 3 of the period. He's got 11 in the quarter. 31 for the ball game. 47-39 every time Mangum gets close. Kellen Hines finds an answer. Brett Perry going to set down. So does Jet McAlexander. Into the ball game, Trey Dickey. Also coming into the ball game, Lamar James, and we see Brooks Cross up off the bench as well. So it's Dickey, James, Cross, Laughlin, and Richardson. Trey off balance, but he got it to go. Trey Dickey. So quick off the floor, Dickey. 4 in the ball game. And his club down by 6, 47-41, 155 and running in the third. Brought to you by 333 Dental. Deep 3, Denton got it to go. Connor Denton. Denton now with 8. 50-41. Dickey off the penetration. Wraparound pass. Cross, and Brooks going to get fouled prior to the shot. The push called on Connor Denton, his first of the night. And team foul number 3 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. By the way, our good friend Trent Shelby and his lovely wife making their way back to Hollis. He said, make sure you say hello to me, Michael Barnes. And so I have, Trent. Try to stay out of trouble. You know how difficult it is for guys like you and I. And they're going to get Lamar for a walk. Yep. Took an extra step, did James. So the turnover, going to give it back now to Fort Cobb-Broxton. Minute 37 left here in the third, 50-41. We get Coach Shelby listening in to Michael in the morning. Monday through Friday, 6 to 9, Classic Hits 97.7. Shameless free plug. 3 ball dropped by Brennan Fye. Brennan now with 9, all from behind the arc, and his club leads it by a dozen now. 53-41. Laughlin trying to answer. Teardrop shot halfway down, came out, went back in. Colton Laughlin is carrying his club right now. He's got a dozen in the period, 19 for the ball game. 53-43, 105 remaining. Hines left it on the right side. That's a 3 ball, spinning in and out there for Fye. And here comes James on the rebound. Lamar dribble, drive, hit the front of the iron, couldn't get it to go down. And back the other way comes Tyson Eastwood. Eastwood being chased by Brooks Cross. Good defense by Brooks. Now a late whistle and a foul. Wow. Foul on Brooks, going to be his second. And team foul number 3 on Mangum in the third quarter. The fouls have slowed down a whole lot here in this third period of play. I think coaches probably told the kids at halftime, look, they're going to let you play, so just get after it. Don't whine. Let's go play basketball. 40 seconds left here in the third period of play. 3:33 Dental always bringing us our third quarter. Catch and shoot. 3 ball Denton didn't go. Rebound Laughlin. Colton into the front court to Richardson. J-Mo leaves it right side. Cross back out top. Colton had the 3, puts it on the floor, leaves it for Cross. Brooks giving it the dribble to James. Now Dickey. Trey back to James. Lamar for 3. Didn't get that one to go. Rebound picked up by Colton. Nope, that was Jamison instead. Richardson. A blocking foul going to be called on Tyson Eastwood, and that'll be his 4th. Team foul number 4 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Tyson Eastwood will set down now. And back into the ball game, Jonathan Noss. Colton Laughlin takes a seat for Mangum. Henry Lopez back in there. 3 ball, Dickey, left side goes. Trey Dickey living up to his name. 5 of the quarter, 7 on the ball game. 5 seconds left here in the third period of play. Hines through a couple of defenders. He'll put up the shot as time expires. And of course it goes in for Kellen Hines. We've played 3, 55 on the board for Fort Cobb-Broxton, 46 for Mangum. Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County School sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
All right, fourth quarter about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7, and the Tigers scoring 26 in that third quarter, and only 18 in the period for. No, that's not right. They scored more than 18, didn't they? They scored 28. I'm sorry, 28 in the period for Fort Cobb-Broxton. So both teams blowing up. Mangum scores 26 and they lose 2 points to the scoreboard in the period. 55-46, they are down by 9 as we go to the fourth. And Kellen Hines and company will have the basketball, and that's an over and back. Yep, that's a good call. Hines made the catch in the front court and took it into the back court. Scott Hines said he caught in the air and then came down, but I like the official was right. They've missed some tonight, but I think that one is right. Trey Dickey, Lamar James, Henry Lopez, Jamison Richardson, and Brooks Cross out on the floor for Mangum. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Cross over the top to Dickey. Trey, bounce pass in the corner. That's Lopez. Henry, Lamar James asking for it back. He'll get it. Get the 5 on the floor for Fort Cobb-Broxton in a moment. Dickey for 3, and it goes. Trey Dickey. And a quick timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. 7:34 left in the ball game. 55-49, Mangum down by 6, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 7:34 left of the ball game. Mangum trailing 55-49. And on the board, we've got 1 timeout left for the Tigers. There are 3 timeouts, including a 30 remaining for Fort Cobb-Broxton. The arrow pointing the way of Mangum. 3 team fouls of the Tigers, 4 on the Mustangs, and they've got the ball as we come out of the timeout. Kellen Hines, by the way, 33 in the ball game. And he played sparingly in that first quarter when he had 4 points. He's thrown in 29 since. Noss, he'll come between the 2 circles to Connor Denton. Denton, little ball fake, goes to Brendan Fye. Fye, back out top to Noss. Hines asking for the ball. They're not going to get it to him. as the ball fake is made by Phi. Now Hines will get it. Lamar James on him. He'll kick it right side. 3 ball available. Denton won't take it. Phi will instead and come up with an air ball. Ball going to go out of bounds off of Colton Laughlin. And it will still be Mustang basketball. Cody Courtney coming up with a loose ball. Tyson Eastwood back in with 4 fouls. Noss setting down. 7 minutes left of the ball game. Our fourth quarter, as always, brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Glad to have them on board. Phi, the inbounds pass over the top. He'll come here on the near side to Eastwood and away from the ball. An offensive foul going to be called. Given his demeanor, it'll be on Cody Courtney. And as Ed McMahon used to tell Johnny Carson, "You are correct, sir." That'll be the 3rd of the night on Courtney. Team foul number 5. Charged to Fort Cobb-Broxton. 6:50 and running here in the fourth. Mangum down by 6, 55-49. Lamar James out high. Little wraparound pass. Richardson, fall away 3. Too strong. Rebound Lopez. They're going to get him for a push. Lopez with his second. Team foul number 4 called on Mangum. So getting the ball back will be Tyson Eastwood. Eastwood bringing it across the timeline. His club up by a 55-49 margin. 6:30 left of the ball game. Phi, little ball fake here between the 2 circles. He'll come to Connor Denton. And where it was the Kellen Hines show, now Denton fires the 3, spins in and out, blocking out Laughlin. Rebound out to Jamison. Richardson into the front court quickly to Lopez. Back out top, Colton. Ball fake, now he'll go inside. Teardrop doesn't go, but there with the rebound put back is Colton, or rather Jamison Richardson. Richardson working hard on the window. He's got 9, and Mangum trails by 4, 55-51. Hines kicks left side. Deep 3 on the way. Tyson Eastwood won't go, but the rebound collected by Cody Courtney, and a reset now for Hines and company. Hines from Steph Curry land, knocking it down. Wow. And every time Mangum gets close, Kellen Hines knocks one down. Hines now with 36 in the ball game. 58-51. Mangum down by 7. Dickey, teardrop. No. Foul, yes. Trey to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul. It's going to be on Cody Courtney, and that'll be 4 on Courtney. 6 now on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Fans behind me. Somebody is going to pop a cork before all is said and done. So Dickey at the free throw line. Trey shooting 2. First, good. Dickey will get 1 more. Trey now with 10 on the night. Give him 11. Trey Dickey. A couple of threes been knocked down by the young man. Second free throw. Good. Fans still chirping over the call. So Trey with 5 in the quarter, 12 in the ball game. Mangum to within 5, 58-53. 5:25 remaining. Hines dribble, drive, kick inside, and threw the ball away. Not a good pass that time by Kellen. Tyson Eastwood was not looking at him, and the turnover gives it back now to Mangum. Dickey into the front court. He's got it from James. Back to Lamar. Now Lopez. Richardson out on the wing. Shot a 3 a moment ago. Won't take it this time. The reverse near side. Dickey got the hot hand. Won't take the 3. James up top. Little penetration. Finds Trey. Open from behind the arc. Shot doesn't go. Blocking out. Getting the rebound. Connor Denton. Now a run out for Tyson Eastwood. He beat everybody down the floor, and that's an easy 2 for Eastwood. Clint's younger son. No, just kidding. Makes it a 60-53 ball game. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. Dickey for 3. Won't go. Long rebound, Lopez. Right hash mark. Back to Trey. Dickey over the top. James. Lamar. Bounce pass on the left wing for Colton. 3 ball. Didn't go down. Rebound kept alive and taken away by Fort Cobb. It's Connor Denton on the rebound. Run out. Cherry picking. And a layup. Easy 2 there for Tyson Eastwood. Back-to-back buckets for Eastwood. 62-53. The lead back to 9. 4:15 remaining. Mangum always goes on these mini runs and play a little Mount Vesuvius. They get to the top of the hill, and then the rock rolls right back down. Midway point, quarter number 4. It's being brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Little give and go inside to Laughlin. He forgot to take the ball, battling for it. And out of bounds, Kellen Hines with the basketball. It'll go back now to Mangum. Brett Perry back in. Henry Lopez setting down for the Tigers. Check the 5 for Mangum. Richardson, Dickey, Laughlin, Perry, and James. Lamar up top, right side Dickey. Trey behind the arc for 3, and it goes. Trey Vaughn Dickey. Dickey with 8 in the quarter, 15 on the ball game, and a nice offensive spurt tonight for the young man. Deep 3, right side Denton didn't get it to go. Dickey with a rebound. Trey wants to run quickly into the front court. Richardson. Jamison thought about the 3. He'll go onside and get grabbed by Kellen Hines, I believe. Kellen Hines picking up his 3rd. Team foul number 7 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Kellen pleading his case. And the official says, go get in the blocks, young man. 3:34 left in the ball game. Jamison Richardson to the free throw line. 62-36. Jamo, 1-1, makes it. He'll get another one. Richardson now in double figures with 10. 3:34 left, 62-57. Scott Hines working the officials and saying call it both ways. Jamison, second free throw, goes in. Richardson makes both. 4 in the quarter, 11 on the ball game. 62-58, ton of time left. 4-point game. 3:25 rather left. Now let's see if they can stop this time. Kellen Hines, he's got the ball between the 2 circles. Ball fake, thought about the 3. Now they'll wrap it around to Denton. He wants a 3, doesn't get it to go. Long rebound, tapped out, and somehow Denton came away with it. He'll go to Hines. Kellen off balance shot, that won't fall. Tries to get his own rebound, does. Bounce pass from the floor. What great hustle, line drive. Front of the iron won't go there. Rebound to Perry. Dickey out front. Trey from 10. Got it. Trey Dickey. Well, this is good, folks. Glad you're here with us. This is fun. 10 now in the quarter for Dickey. 2-point ball game. They're back. 62-60. 2:40. Don't let the rock roll over you. Holding the ball. And Scott Hines telling his club to settle down. Trey Abbott. Denton. Along with Kellen Hines. And Denton running the offense. They'll go to Eastwood. Back out top. 3-ball fine. No, he won't take it. Scott Hines says, we need to slow down, catch our breath. 2-point ball game. Crowd back into it. 62-60. Holding it outside. Eastwood. Dickey in his pocket. They'll hand it off to Hines. Hines back to Eastwood. Ball fake with the left hand. Denton left side 3. Got it. Connor Denton now has got 11 in the ball game, and 9 have come from behind the arc. 65-50. James from 15. That ball got tipped. Caught by Jamison. Richardson with the bucket and the foul. Jamison, a man on boys inside. Richardson now with a chance at a 3-point play. He's got 6 in the quarter, 13 for the ball game. Check the foul here. And they have called it on Brendan Fye. That'll be his 4th. Team foul number 8 called on Fort Cobb-Broxton. Scott Hines telling the officials, let him play. 1:49 remaining. 65-62. Richardson. Chance at a 3-point play. Got it. Jamo knocking it down from the stripe here in the 4th. He's 3 of 3. Back to a 2-point ball game. 65-63. 1:40 remaining. Clock certainly on the side of Fort Cobb-Broxton. Mangum still has 3 fouls to get to 7 to send the Mustangs to the free throw line. Denton here on their side. Game of keep away right now for Fort Cobb-Broxton. And again, with all their experience and all the postseason that they have, and talk about football coaches loving their teams going deep into the playoffs, well, when you win 4 state championships, you get a lot of extra practice time for even your young kids. So right now, it's just hot potato for Fort Cobb-Broxton. And that poise showing off. Foul called on Lamar James as he tried to steal the ball away from Brendan Fye. Chad Hussey says, how about a catch and carry right there? That'll be 4 on James, 5 on Mangum. 1:05 remaining. I don't know if you start fouling just yet. Go for a steal. If you commit a foul, that's okay. You can't let a lot of clock run off, though. Only got 1:05 remaining. 2-point ball game, 65-63. Inbounds pass, and the run out on the back door, laid up and in. Set play there. Brennan Fire with 11 in the ball game. Mangum got beat on the switches there defensively. Laughlin on the baseline, and he walked. Chad Hussey cannot believe it. He'll put his focus on his team playing defense and won't work on the officials. I like that. No point now. 50 seconds left. Hines coming across the timeline. Going to get stripped from behind. Jamison came up with a loose basketball. Great job by Lamar James. Laughlin now back the other way. 40 seconds remaining. Perry up top. Mangum can't dilly-dally here. And a timeout going to be taken by Chad. It'll be the final one of the night for Mangum. Comes with 35.4 remaining. And Mangum down 67-63 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
All right, let's
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages.
Let's give you a game reset now. Mangum trailing 67-63, 35.4 left in the ball game. They have the basketball. No timeouts remaining for the Tigers. There are still 3 on the board for the Mustangs. 18 fouls on Fort Cobb-Broxton, just 5 on Mangum, and the arrow is still pointing the way of Mangum. So let's see what Chad Hussey and company have devised coming out of the timeout here. Brett Perry, Trey Dickey, Lamar James, Jamison Richardson, and Colton Laughlin. Out on the floor for Mangum. Kellen Hines, Connor Denton, along with Brennan Fye, Tyson Eastwood, and Cody Courtney out on the floor for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Scott Hines telling his club not to foul. They lead by 4. Lamar James quickly to Dickey, who's had a hot 4th period of play. Mangum patient, not sure why. James at the right hash mark. He'll find Dickey near side. Trey looks for James inside. We're down to 20 seconds left. Perry for 3, and it goes! Brett Perry! 1-point ball game. 14 seconds left. Hines trying to play keep away. He'll come here on the near side, get a foul on Lamar James. Lamar going to foul out. He's the one quick enough to get somebody and foul them. Lamar will set down with 2 points. Boy, he played great defense. Mangum, though, that's just their 16th foul, so they've got 1 to give yet. 8.9 remaining. Boy, you've got to grab somebody on the inbound play and not let any time come off the clock. 1-point game, 67-66. And even if they go to the free throw line and make 2 free throws, you still have an opportunity to tie on a 3. But again, you've got to foul quickly on the inbounds play. Yeah, and Chad Hussey's telling his club right now, got to get up on somebody and grab him right now on the inbounds play. 8.9 remaining. Across the way, it'll be Tyson Eastwood to inbound. No timeouts on the board for Mangum, and again, they've got to foul and get Fort Cobb-Broxton to the foul line. 3 timeouts remaining for the Mustangs, but they won't take any. Inbounding, Eastwood. Looking. Hines immediately fouled by Brett Perry. And with 8 seconds left, and that's some home cooking right there, to the free throw line, Kellen Hines to shoot 1-1. And for as well as Hines has shot the basketball tonight from the field, he has struggled a bit from the charity stripe. He missed his only attempt in the 3rd period of play, made all 4 in the 2nd, but was just 2 of 4 in the 1st. And now nobody on the blocks for Fort Cobb-Broxton. Chad Hussey pointing at the scoreboard, knowing how much time you've got, he told his kids. Shot in and out. Here comes Mangum across the timeline. They go. Trey Dickey, and ball knocked out of bounds with 2.7 remaining. Wow. So Mangum has it in the front court. 2.7 remaining. They trail by one. 67-66. McAlexander to inbound. Jet looking. He'll go to Dickey. Trey bobbles, throws up a three as time expires, and it won't go. And Fort Cobb-Broxton will hang on and win this one, 67-66. Well, the Tigers had a chance down the stretch, and that is all that you asked for. They could not convert, and they lose it by a final score of 67-66. Our fourth quarter was fantastic, and it was brought to you by our good friends over there at the Great Plains Bank. They got their money's worth. We're back with your totals after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Well, down to the wire it went. Mangum had a chance to win it late. Ball bobbled by the Mangum Tigers. They had an opportunity, and now we have some silliness going on down there, and let's hope they get that broken up very quickly. Mangum loses 67-66. Trey Dickey an opportunity at the buzzer to make the shot, but couldn't get it to go down. Trey gets the inbounds pass. He had plenty of time, 2.7 remaining. But he got the pass and bobbled it and fumbled it just a bit, tried to collect, got the shot off, but it was off the mark. And Fort Cobb-Broxton hangs on and wins it 67-66. A furious fourth quarter rally for the Tigers comes up short. They outscored Fort Cobb-Broxton 20-12 in that fourth frame. 36 of the win for Kellen Hines to lead the Mustangs. Brendan Fye and Connor Denton each had 11 apiece. Trey Abbott with 5 and Tyson Eastwood with 4. 7 of 12 from the free throw line was this group from Fort Cobb-Broxton. And again, they hold on and win it by 1, 67-66. On the other side of the ledger, 19 for Colton Laughlin. How about the effort of Trey Dickey? 17 in the ballgame for Dickey, and 15 of that coming in the second half of play. 14 for Jamison Richardson, 5 apiece for Jet McAlexander and Brett Perry. 2 on the night for Brooks Cross and for Lamar James. Mangum 11 of 15 from the foul line, but again they fall to 5-2 on the year. Meantime, Fort Cobb-Broxton improves on the season to 11-2. Lady Tigers victorious in the lid lifter, got 18 from Kyra Hussey, 16 from Sarah Rogers, and they beat Fort Cobb-Broxton 57-42. 12 in the loss for Addison Wilson. We will wrap up the 2018 portion of the schedule coming up on Tuesday night. The ball games that were scheduled to be played at Granite back on the 30th of November, rescheduled for Tuesday the 18th, and we will be there. And when we're there on Tuesday night, we will have a brand new tripod for Dylan Fox. As Deanna and I go Christmas shopping tomorrow, we won't even Dylan, we won't even bother wrapping it. We'll just have it for you so that you can have a new tripod as we do the last game of the season. Thanks for joining us tonight here on Classic Hits 97.7, also on Facebook Live and on oksports.tv, which gets you to the YouTube channel. 67-66, the final score. Mangum and Fort Cobb-Broxton in a classic here on Classic Hits 97.7.